everybody, and welcome back to the GFG Invitational Tournament. It looks like they're going to use the portal. They're going bottom with the
They're
portal.
going for the Shrek, it seems.
But I think the
Oh,
X mark is out, and the boat. They bring him back into the boat.
Lovely.
The Treant unfortunately walks into the boat as well, and this will be a double kill. 2 kills for GFG. Obnot getting one, and Churenbong with the Macropie getting the other.
Going in, he does have his ultimate. He
Oh.
purges it, or just about gets it off. Ranger
Get
getting Chrono with the focus fire. Raxi pinned, finished off.
That's
That's
already
away running.
back to full health too.
Gets slowed. So
Oh,
close. Oh,
Gonna
Doom
get
finishes
Doom
off,
here.
but then he probably pays the
TP's
price. Oh, Cleese just misses it.
Very fucking nice.
All the tips coming out.
Really good.
That was
And nothing
lovely.
will die back here, and that is
Yeah,
GG.
GG comes out.
And that is the end of the GFG Invitational Tournament. Team Spherical are
Congratulations.
your champions. They take the finals 2-0.
Hello. Welcome back to another game. I got Jax with me this time. Let's say hello, Jax.
Hey.
And I got Jasper as well.
Good afternoon.
Brought in on the last minute. The bus replacement stream. Well, not quite bus replacement.
It's the best kind of stream.
Best kind of stream. If I have any audio problems, please tell me before halfway through the second game this time. That would be helpful. But
So just like 40% into the second game is fine.
yeah, 40% is the second game. Around that, that's probably the time.
Small improvements, incremental improvement.
Yeah. Okay, everyone's in the lobby. Oh, everyone's actually on time this time. What's going on?
Yep.
I think I was fiddling with, but that's okay. Yeah. So FGF versus Sitout this time. What are our thoughts on the?
I mean, there's everything left to play for, right? Because Sitout, I think, are in the top 3, but Fry Guy Fumblers technically still have a chance to get in there. Like if FGF win both these games, I think they're tied with Sitout in the score. So it is really all on the table here.
It is definitely possible, yeah. It's weird. They have opposite records right now, 2-6 and 6-2, but they could end up tied, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if you can. You see what's going on in the lobby. There's some arguments about the about the standing. So this is obviously Fox's team have 2 of the lowest ranked players in the tournament and have regularly been subbing them out for higher ranked players.
In this case, I'm not convinced that is the case. Murray does not have a high number of games.
No, but I think their game against us was the first game that Tim had actually played in, which, given he's the lowest rank in the tournament, I find to be quite funny.
What's Marip's rank? He's only got 1,000 games. He can't be that high.
I've only got maybe I got 3,000. I thought I had 2,000. I think I got 2,400. So I'm not that much higher.
As far as I know, she's like a friend of Time Twisters. I've played with her a couple of times.
It's not Time to Twist the system.
But I don't know. It's I assume there was a friend of his, but it could be a family
I know
member.
Time to Twist's sister, I think.
She filled in for GCDD one time too. I'm on board. All for Marie.
Yeah, as far as I know, she's not played too much.
Okay, looks like we're going to start this. This is good. Also play for. If FGF win 2, there's a chance that we still go through on OGs. So you never know. I got a bit of skin.
Oh.
But it's a long shot. We need FGF to 2-0 them. We then need GFG to 2-0 Spherical. It's
Bold prediction. Right.
And then I think GFG does 2 of Sitout as well. It's something weird like that.
Oh, Sitout has won the coin toss, so they're at risk of losing their tiebreaker spot now for not having won a single coin toss.
Hmm.
This is potentially problematic.
How many way tiebreaker can there be? Like, if there's like 6 teams all with the same, well, I guess not 6. If there's 3 or 4 teams all with the same record,
Then
how
we
do
just
you
start
decide a
playing again.
tiebreaker there? Oh, you just go again.
We just do it again.
Yeah, if FGF 2-0 this, then Sitout, OGs, and FGF will have the same score. Obviously, there will still be 2 games that have to be played between
That would be incredible.
Sitout and FGF.
Just
Yeah.
imagine like 4 teams and 6-6. That would be crazy. Very well balanced tournament in that case.
Exactly.
Looks like we are in. Switch it over. Cool. Okay. Instantly Tinkerband.
Tinker.
Not a big surprise. Lulu very good at Tinker. From what I've seen.
Oh, okay.
You also just don't want to tinker in the game, period.
Yeah, if
Monkey
they've got
Slut.
Tinker player, you don't want Tinker in the game, right? And they do. So. Clockwork as well. Yeah, one of Wurzegs. But I think it's Wurzeg that plays Clockwork? I think it is. Wurzeg's quite good at
Probably.
Clockwork. Really good at landing the cogs like right on the edge. So he puts down the cogs and you instantly hit it. It's really irritating.
But has he been playing Chainmail instead? So
No,
does he?
no, he hasn't.
Has he been missing his
using-
expanded armature
He's
all the
been-
time?
He's been
Like all the
using
clocks
the
I've
good
seen.
faster.
Oh, I see.
I hate it when people do that.
It's so funny. I always see him like walk like a bit too far because they've been playing nothing but expanded armature for a year and a half, you know, or like however long it's been out.
Yeah, it's good. The big focus is good. It's very good for like grabbing people, you know. Like, the forced movement.
Oh,
is-
good
is good.
Jakiro, man. I hate Jakiro. So annoying.
It's interesting because yeah, like Jakiro's one of those heroes that lanes quite well to clock. I don't, as much as I don't hate
Who
the
does
clock
he lane
ban,
badly into? Jakiro.
Jakiro, Shadow Demon. Because
Oh,
Shadow
wow.
Demon presses Q on Jakiro, and all of a sudden you have 2 Jakiros. And what's better than 1 Jakiro in lane? It's 2 Jakiros. Yeah.
All right.
You already get the double attacks, you get the double attacks.
Yeah, so you get 4 attacks. It's very cool. Yeah,
Yeah. In my experience, like anything that can sort of like take the damage he throws out and just like
Turn it,
get on
yeah.
his ass, kind of just deals with him.
Anyone that can outrange him, so like the clown guy is pretty good at Dazzle. Okay.
Sound guy? Oh, Ringmaster.
Ringmaster, yeah. Because you just throw daggers out of Jakiro's range, and you're not as good because you can't like constantly put her ass out, but it does eat into him. So you
I
can do
don't,
that
I don't
and then
think
have a
Jakiro is too fast either, so you can hit him with the whip
Yeah.
pretty easily as
yeah.
well.
And if you've got
Yeah.
a core with you who either like an Ursa, someone like close the distance pretty quickly, or someone ranged. Oh, speak of Ursa.
Pick off the bear.
Speaking of Ursa,
Yeah, either someone who can close the distance quickly or someone who can hit from range. It's pretty good. First pick Ursa. That is bold.
that is bold, but does Falcus play any heroes that are not going to get messed up by Ursa?
Yes.
Okay.
He plays
Because I've seen him
Sand King.
mostly
Sand
play
King
like
is-
Axe,
Sand King is
Sand
fine.
King.
Dire team ban.
I don't know, I feel like Sand King kind of just dies off cooldown if they have a sentry ward.
I mean, you can always use your Q to get away, so it's like you
I
can
suppose that's
kite him. I'm sure you can play Wraith King. Everyone can play Wraith King, and he's not bad. He
Yeah,
is,
that's true.
in my opinion, the best hero in the game.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm assuming.
So I looked at the Wraith King changes and I thought they were a big nerf because I was like, wow, I can't skill my ult anymore, like and hold the skill point. So what did they actually change that
Okay.
made him better?
They made it so that if you deny creeps, you get skeleton charges.
Oh,
That's pretty big.
So
yeah,
now
that's a pretty big
you could, if you were decent at last hitting, you could already spam skeletons in lane.
Radiant
Now-
team ban.
Right, so one creep wave is 4 creeps, right? It's like 3 melee creeps and a
Radiant
range creep.
team pick.
Yeah.
Which would be, if you with perfect CS, 2 skeleton charges. It's now 4 skeleton charges if you deny all the creeps and last all the creeps. So if you can control the wave,
That's pretty crazy.
you can just spam skeletons in lane, and someone like Ursa who can't deal with them in lane just dies. They just die.
Alright, maybe I'll have to try that. I was so sad about the not being able to scale it myself and just be like, oh, I'm gonna die here twice. There's no point wasting my ult.
Yeah, I think it's like once if he like Wraithfire blasts you and the skeletons target you, I don't think there's like they ever stop going after you until they're dead.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes
They used
do
to
it
get
with
bonus
the-
attack damage, or they used to get bonus attack speed when you do Wraithfire, and then they
Yeah.
changed that because it was too busted.
Yeah, now they just hit for a ridiculous amount of damage, and you have them. They gave him the big buff that made him really good was in the last patch, where they gave him his level 10 talent at level 1 for free. For some reason.
I mean that is pretty good. Just gotta give it
It was like-
Yeah,
It was
level
slightly
base
worse, right?
lifesteal pretty strong.
It was like
Weird,
no,
you
it
know?
wasn't that. It was the temp. He already had that. It was the 10% extra duration on skeletons and 10% lower cooldown. They made it 8% instead and gave him a level 1. And they'd taken it off. They removed it as a level 10 talent, which is what killed the hero. And then not only did they add it back, but they gave him a level 1, so now you can spam it in lane. It's just obnoxious. Yeah, if you're laning against a +1 who can't deal with skeletons because they want to do single target damage like Ursa, very, very strong.
Yeah.
So I really want to see Wraith King from Far Guys. I'm pretty sure Falcus plays it as well. Pretty sure Falcus
I hope so. I love a Wraith King.
Respect the Centaur ban from Far Guys. I think part of what it was, they wanted Centaur for Catastrophe, and they didn't want Falcus to take it. So they picked Ursa, so that Centaur wouldn't get picked by Fry Guys. I think that's partly what they were doing.
It's reasonable. As far as I know, like Fox's discipline to not big budge whenever it is available has been pretty good.
Especially into Ursa. You don't big budge into Ursa.
Well, he does on pubs.
Legion.
That's the thing.
Mm.
In
Okay,
pubs, it's literally
Legion
just gonna come
Commandeer.
back.
That's a hero that can kill us.
True.
He'll be fine in the lane.
Yeah.
in fact.
Radiant team pick.
It also combos really well with the techies.
This
You
is-
could just like
This is what I
bomb
don't
in, drop a
understand.
couple mines as an instant
If
duel
you're
win.
gonna pick Shadow Demon, why are you banning Jakiro? I mean, maybe they're just picking it to save from Legion, but
Yeah.
like,
Gaia team pick.
it's so good in laning against Jakiro.
Oh, they get the Wraith King.
Good hero. Colin now Sitout wins this.
Oh no.
without a
Yeah,
doubt.
I'm worried.
Legion Dazzle pretty good against the skeletons, so it's not completely Jova.
Yeah, but they're not gonna be in the same lane.
No, but like throughout the game, Legion gets a lot of damage from her Q, from the
Yeah.
skellies. But yeah, it's not
5 seconds remaining.
it's not like in ideal. They've already got safe from Legion and Wraith King, so they're gonna have to pull something good out here. But ideally, they also want to kite the Ursa, right? Unless Legion's just gonna. You don't want to duel him during his ult because the status resistance reduces the duel time. So
You ever want to duel him? Does Legion ever survive a duel
yeah,
against
you
Ursa?
just blade mail duel him and he dies. That's because like he does a lot of single target damage, and then you just press blade mail and he dies. It's
Okay.
it's quite good for Legion.
Yeah, that's usually how that goes.
Especially if he pops his W as well. He does lots of attacks in quick succession, which he likes.
Lena.
So Lena is in the bin, and I recast a Fry Guys game the other day, and
Yeah.
we said she was in the bin, and she lost. And she is in the bin, but Psychophat really enjoys playing.
10
So that's-
seconds
yeah.
remaining.
And that's a good enough reason to pick it.
I remember
Um,
playing against Psychovert's Lena, and it was ineffectual, I think would be the word.
I
But
will
he
say,
did.
Lena, very bad against Wraith King. You can't kill him, and you just get blown. You just get like one shot by him.
Yeah.
Feels very, very
Yeah.
bad.
What's even the build anymore? What would you even do?
On
Right
Lena?
click spells?
I think spells. I think
Like,
pretty
it
much-
doesn't really matter. Like, neither of them are just gonna be enough.
Neither
not
of them
good.
do anything.
I think against this team, you want to go magic. Wait for us. Either wait for us to waste his ult and then blow him up, or blow him up before he can get his ult off.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah,
They do have very
labs.
strong high ground though on Frag Guy Fumblers, so when
Yeah.
it all falls apart and they completely lose
Do
the
they?
mid game.
Because
Yeah,
they've
with
got a
Techies and
disruptor.
Lena?
Because if Lena,
And a-
if
and
Lena
a
shows
Dazzle?
up, they just glimpse her back into disruptor and she dies. No?
Yeah, that's a big problem I see emerging here. Like, the only one who can, to some extent, hold their own against Sitout is the Legion, the rest is just gonna get deleted. And I think
Yeah.
like when the entire team is on top of her,
And
she's gonna die.
Legion can't afford to go onto Wraith King if the only thing
Oh,
she's
yeah.
got behind her are Techies and Lena. So Wraith King
Well,
will
she
just
also
go to
can't
hit the
go
tower.
against anyone where Disruptor's nearby, because she'll get glimpsed as soon as the duel starts.
Well, if
or
she,
Shadow Team.
Well, if she duels Ursa and gets glimpsed out, she doesn't really care. Because at least he's locked down. But the problem is you need damage to follow that up, and I don't know who that's going to be. They have got Viticus, who...
Dire team back.
You could pick
He
like
does tend to do damage.
You could pick like a PL is pretty good here. He's very good into Ursa, he's very good into Wraith King. But I don't
Yeah,
think
but
he's
he
going to play it.
like
What's
if
the win
he
rate on PL these days?
drops on
It's
top of
back
him,
up to about
just
50%.
died.
okay.
It's sitting just below 50% after the
10
last change.
seconds remaining.
Part of it, I think, the main thing that raised it
5
was
seconds
they
remaining.
gave him more base regen, so his laning is a lot stronger. They gave him like half a point of regen at level 1, which feels really strong in there. So,
I feel like PL in this
go on.
instance though, he just gets disruptor all because you don't really need it for anyone else.
You
And
don't really
if he's in-
care. You just get a Manta, and if he puts wall down, you can, like, 9 times out of 10, you can Manta through the wall. You really don't care. If he tries to glimpse you, you can just use your W to avoid it. It's
Yeah,
PL,
but if you're
PL
in static,
matches-
it's not gonna happen.
No, PL matches will hurt onto all of these. The main issue is if Ursa gets... Well, the main issue is they've got no frontliner. So if PL goes in, there's nobody else to tank for.
Yeah,
Razor. Okay.
Razor.
like
Yeah.
better.
I like that as well.
Okay.
I think,
do like that.
They needed something else to help in the front line besides the Legion.
I think it suffers a bit into glimpse because if you link
And
someone,
Shadow
you just get
Demon,
glimpsed
yeah.
away. And Shadow Demon.
10 seconds remaining.
Because you could just get
Yeah.
whatever his
5
ball
seconds
is, and then you
remaining.
just walk away and the link breaks.
Yeah, well, I guess the main issue with that is it's going to be Wraithing that he's going to be linking, and Wraithing doesn't want to do that. So, yeah, I think the glimpse is definitely better because Wraithing wants to just stand there.
Sure.
So I don't hate the Razor.
I think they need an active mid. Quap. Okay, yep, that's what I was thinking. Alright, good.
I mean, yeah, they've only got one reliable.
I was worried
stun
these two
on
farming
Farghaus.
side lanes on Team Sitout are going to be too slow, but with a Quap, that's not going to be an issue.
No, they've got. I mean, they've got. Falcus is the only reliable stun on Farghaus against Quap Ursa. It's. I think it's gonna be tough for Farghaus.
Definitely not gonna be.
I think it's going to be a really depressing game for them, and they're going to have to
And that's
get their
good.
morale back together for game 2, but we will see.
A good point made by Door is Shadow Demon can use the illusions to minesweep Techies mines.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that sucks.
Obviously, I do really want to see Seeding just blink into mines and die. I think that would be humorous. So that is what I'm hoping for. Either that or Catastrophe blinking in and wasting his entire first life on mines. One of the two.
5 seconds
I think
remaining.
would be humorous.
I wouldn't mind seeing Ursa do that as well. I know it's hard to run Ursa, but
I don't think
would
Ursa
still
will be
love
the
to
first
see
thing
it.
in. Is the thing. I think it's more like the
well, I don't know.
Catastrophe
You ever
or-
played with an Ursa? Those guys are nuts.
Yeah, but could like Wraith King and Quap like are perfectly fine blinking into like uphill no vision, right? Because Wraith King can just afford to lose its first life, and Quap can just ult if she gets in trouble.
Yeah.
Whereas Ursa, if he jumps in and is nowhere near anyone, it's too easy for him to get kited. So Spectral Blade on Catastrophe, okay. So he doesn't want to give the extra damage to Falcus. Interesting. I will be judging Catastrophe heavily. He said yes before the game if I would be judging his builds. And
I was specifically referring to Horsepower Centaur.
well, yeah, but I will in this particular game because Wraith King is my favorite hero at the moment.
Sure.
So if he does anything
mean,
that I don't like, I will judge him for it.
Yeah, well, we're free to judge him on any other hero, is what I heard him say.
Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't hear him say that. That's good to know. Though.
Oh, he switched to Bone Guard right at the last
that's
second.
Oh,
my
okay.
interpretation.
Interesting.
That feels more correct. Spectral Blade seems very bad.
No, I think they're both fine. The Spectral Blade isn't particularly good in this game because Legion will have a lot of armor and Razor will have a lot of armor. So.
Oh
Like,
my goodness.
actually
Boots
not
first
really
Wraith
that
King. Is this a movement speed Wraith King or something? What is this?
Oh dear. 1 second. Let me get the. I could little overlay. Boots. Who's playing?
Will he not be into Dazzle? Oh, it's because he's into Dazzle, I guess.
That's
Still strange,
catastrophe.
but funny.
If you watch this back, I am judging you harder than anyone has ever judged you for going boots on Sitout. I just want you to know that. This is a hero, right? My preferred build on Wraith King is 3 gauntlets of strength, 3 iron branches, and you get tangos and the Chrono Blade delivered afterwards if you need. Because you go up to 74 right click damage, and you can outclick pretty much anyone in lane.
30
I understand the
seconds to
boots against Razor Dazzle, but the answer to playing against Razor is
That's true. He's into
just-
Dazzle Razor, so
Yeah,
maybe
but
that.
you just
Maybe that
shouldn't be
is the
going near the
case.
lane. Like, Boots isn't going to help you there, you know?
Maybe he's planning to just drag waves.
But,
Farm
He's
behind
already
his
got his
tier 2.
build planned out.
but
He's
you can...
getting a magic wand and then going into phase.
And then...
What's the
wait, what's the
cornucopia
cornucopia for?
I do not know.
Cornucopia plus
Battle
3.
begins.
That's...
He's also getting a Battle Fury. They're gonna have 2 Battle Furies.
No, that would be plus 4. Is it Orchid? No, it's
Maybe.
not
Maybe.
Orchid. No, that would be plus 2. Is it Mage Slayer? He's going Mage Slayer.
He knows what he
Actually,
wants.
Wait. He's going... No, he's
No,
going... he's
it might be
he's
a
going-
refresher.
He's going Refresher.
It's a refresher.
Phase Boots Refresher. That is...
That is a good
That is
build.
a build. And you know what? I don't
I think he's about to die right here. I think he's gonna get poison touched, linked, and died.
See, this is the problem.
Oh,
right?
Mareep was behind. Mareep was way too
It doesn't matter.
slow.
This is why you don't go boots, because boots aren't fast enough to keep you from the damage steal. All you can
Yeah,
do
but it
is...
literally saved his life right there.
Do you want...
I mean, what saved his life was Mareep coming from the wrong angle.
Do you
Well, yeah,
also...
Mareep's not being on board, but
Do you know what also would have saved his life? If he just hadn't stood that far up. This is a lane where you want to just repeatedly pull aggro, block the camp, and... Like, yeah, you should be doing this, right? You should be pulling the creep aggro back to the range keep on, like, off cooled. If you walk up to this lane, you die. There's nothing you can do about it.
yep,
Um,
they should be dragging this next wave that comes in and go farm behind their tier 1.
And boots of speed ain't gonna help him with that. Like, wait, where's he taking his creep? He's going on holiday? What's going on? Alright, that's enough lane. Let's look at bot lane. Before someone dies top.
Go look at the
That's
other
okay.
lane. Lane is
Uh,
losing, unsurprising.
So it's
Larry's already
Focus-
given up
Focus
on
on
Gaddafi.
Legion. Focus on Legion.
Oh, Mareep's gonna die?
Mareep's gonna die.
There we
Wow.
go. There's the first blood for
Great
you.
King has lost half his HP already. Literally just...
Yep, they're almost gonna kill Vid too. Oh my god.
I mean, Shodin, good hero. Don't underrate Shodin. I just wish Catastrophe had something other than this. It's like if you can play on the... Oh no. Oh no. If you play on the very edge of Link, without being linked... If you play on the very edge of Link, sorry, then Viticus can't really afford to link you. He clicks for no damage.
Viticus going. Viticus, I think, has his boots being delivered right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
so he'll be able to run him down now.
Immediately nullifying Catastrophe's boots. Who has...
He's just got no health,
No.
so
He's
and
got
no
stats.
regen.
Yeah. He's got no regen and no stats. It's...
No, on Razor.
Oh.
Razor has no
Yeah, he's
regen.
with the Dazzle. He's fine. He'll be alright. Dazzle's got tangos and a wand and a healing, so... Yeah, he's alright. I mean, Razor has more HP than Raven King. More HP and armor. It's a rough one.
So far, Sitout's coming out pretty well in both other lanes. It's just the off lane really struggling.
Yeah,
Yeah, it works.
which is fair. It's Dazzle Razor. This lane isn't gonna do too much later.
Oh, the stick in the backpack. Feels bad. Easily done. Lena also early boot. Everyone wants early boots in this game. Everyone really wants early boots.
Yeah.
They don't want cold feet.
Lena's brought it back in mid. She's now leading.
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, I think it'll be a bit of back and forth. Steven's quite happy for these waves to come in the tower. So I think like the CS will probably just kind of trade with whichever tower. It's actually being gone on top.
Yeah, he's in
We have a
trouble.
lot of damage on the Legion bottom lane.
There we go.
Like, so this is the problem.
Spooky good.
this
The
is
Glimpse
problem.
comes back. This is gonna be a dead Legion.
He's just taking a lot of damage.
But he's trying to fight into Lulu, but he's
I
just
missed both
quite
kills
damage.
there. Yeah, I mean, was that?
You click the other lane and miss both.
Yeah, I missed both. Was that?
Unfortunate.
Was like very good on Disruptor. One of his main heroes. There's a reason we were banning Disruptor against Sitout. It's because he's very, very good at the hero.
Where's like? Oh yeah, sorry.
Like,
I
he
thought you
will
meant-
get kills almost every. I don't think I've ever seen him not get a kill in late.
I will say it is incredibly annoying having to cast a game where one team has in one lane Disruptor and in other lane the hero that has Disrupt as an ability.
Disruption. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. This is the problem with going boots first on Catastrophe, right? It doesn't matter if he has boots or not. If he's caught out of position, he will just die. Like that. The Razor can slow him enough that if you're out of position, you'll die, and boots don't fix them. So, Tim
Pretty much
does.
from one then.
Was that another
By the
glimpse? There
bear.
was another glimpse. You're right, Door. He won't have the mana to cast Refresher and ult.
Yeah. No, he will not.
Actually, no, that's not true. When he comes back to life, he goes back to full mana. So he will.
Isn't Refresher like 300 mana though?
He won't have it at level 3, but by the time he hits like
350. It's 350.
yes,
mana.
right. But his ult
There's
is
no
225. So all he
I'm
needs
assuming he'll gain a couple of levels by the time he
needs
gets his refresher.
575 mana, which he will have by level 6 to level 10, assuming he doesn't buy any in. But also,
And then he doesn't use any of his spells.
he doesn't use any of his spells in his second life. He has 3 lives. It's okay.
He gets 1.6 in a level. It's so bad.
If he gets an X as well, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. I dislike it, but you know what? I don't think I've ever seen this before. I like it.
I'm sure Stranger Things have one.
I do like a refresher on Wraith King, but the problem is, you want a survivability item. I think in this game, Radiance is very good. You know, like Dazzle wants to click you, Razor wants to click you, Legion wants to click you. Just get a Radiance. There's no reason to not get Radiance. Really, I don't know. Maybe.
He has got back up on last hits to focus on the other off lane, and he's got a load of
It's
denies.
another death on this bottom lane. This bottom lane is a disaster for Fry Guys.
Yeah, I don't think comparing Nathan to bot lane is necessarily good for Fry Guys. Tim gonna go down
Oh
to
no. Yeah, he's gonna
Down
die
by
too.
there.
Yeah.
bear with phase boots.
Ouch.
Oh, Catastrophe going down maybe? No?
Should be okay.
Close.
Viticus does not have his key.
Boot saved him.
You know what else would have saved him? Having an extra like what? If you didn't finish this magic
Dire's
wand,
top tower
Okay.
is under attack.
he'd have stick double branch. So he'd have
And he's going to jungle with skeletons. I like this.
600 gold he could have spent on something. If he didn't have boots, he'd have 1,100 gold he could have spent on
Dire's
something
middle
else.
tower
Which
is
could have
under
been an entire soul ring. Or could have been all of the parts for a soul ring, and then a bracer. All of the parts of a soul ring plus a bracer is 6 strength, plus 2 armor, plus a bracer. Which definitely keeps him alive more than Remnants, but you know what? You do you, Catastrophe. You do you.
He is doing him.
He is. He's got phase boots, he's winning down Marie. Reap's in trouble there.
I don't think so. He's got no skeleton charges.
Why's he winning it? Get some denies in. Get some denies in Catastrophe. Pull this way and get some denies. Let's swing it.
I had a Viticus, I think.
into
Yeah,
Viticus.
there he goes. He's dead.
Yeah. Oh.
Psycho
Yeah, I mean, you
Razor.
can't be winning at people without
Oh, this is nice from Psycho. This is a really good rotation.
Yeah, that was great.
See them.
There's Teething
Picks
there.
up 2 kills. Oh, but they lose Viticus and they're going to lose him too. Oh, no, the grave. Oh, and the regen is running, so he's out for free.
If he gets version, he can glimpse it back. But
He's got no
oh,
vision.
he's just out of range.
He's like just barely. Do they have a ward in mid?
He's gonna get
No.
vision from mid. He will if he
Yeah,
stops.
but he's only got level. Oh, he's got level
If
3.
he stops, he can bring him back.
1,
Ah.
2. No, he's out of time.
Unfortunately. Is it
And that's
level
it. That
6?
better
Oh,
than
yes.
expected for them. Like,
Yeah,
they got more
That was a
kills
great
than,
rotation from
Fry
second.
guys.
Deal for what? Did still lose 2 though. Not bad.
Yeah, but getting Lena out was pretty big there. She just died as well, though, with just being. a bit
Yeah,
wrong.
Lena needs some acceleration. This magic build is stronger the earlier you get it online, so.
Weirdly enough, Viticus is still like way behind on money compared to bot lane. I mean, Ursa's been getting kills for days, but it feels like it's been going more
Yeah.
towards the top. But I guess maybe not.
Ursa's got 4 kills though, like.
He's only at 43 CS on Vidi, which surprises me. Because the wave seems to have always been in his favour, but I guess he's just being banished and losing last hits to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Red King also has a load of denies.
Does he? Oh, he does get 15 dollars, man. I didn't see that happen.
He's also gotten a lot of range creep denied, because maybe he doesn't really know his plasma field damage.
Yeah, I see. He's just using plasma field when it's Oh yeah.
Yeah, it keeps doing this, and it gets denied, and that's happened a lot.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
And there's a lot of denies on all cores for Sitout.
Yeah, I mean, denies win games.
Oh my god, Ursa has 24.
Yeah, they've got like 50 denies between
had-
the cores. That's a lot.
When you said that, he had as many denies as Falcus had CS, which is
I know. Oh no.
it's not looking.
It's still true, actually. He's about to get another one. 25 versus 26?
One.
Is Falcus gonna last at the camp before he denies? Yeah, okay. He's 1 ahead still.
Gonna get this range deny as well.
Oh.
There you go. It's
There you
tied
go,
again.
28 to 28. Everything you can
So they're
want
sending a
should be-
Dazzle down here against the
and-
strongest hero in
and
the game.
Psychopath.
I prefer this
Full
here as well.
rotation. Zay has 6
Bring a lot
though.
of
If he
people
sees
for
him
this.
coming,
I,
he's full tower.
I still don't think they kill him with everybody.
No, he realized what was happening. He's out.
I think Falcus needs to commit, dive under tower, and use all their spells, and I don't think he's gonna do it.
They've seen what's happening.
Yeah, and they're giving him time. He's gonna run in and duel, I think.
You can just enrage
Where's
if
his
you
Lena?
try to do that though. It's
Lena?
fine with that. Oh no.
that's
Oh,
been-
alright,
no.
they don't get a choice. They have to.
Doesn't ult though. He's gonna die if he's an ult.
Oh no, there's no ult! There's no ult from Lena.
She's caught in the disruptor field.
She's
That's
just clicking. Oh no.
Dire structures.
unfortunate.
That was predictable, but sad.
They definitely had time to get the spells off there. Falcus had just duel. Falcus had plenty of time to duel before Ursa popped his ult. And I think then they could have
Yeah, he
killed
just had to
him.
dive him. And then Lena had to be waiting in the trees, but she went off to farm the neutral.
Does banking denying wards give skeleton charges? I don't think it does. It might do.
Oh, that'd be
I don't
cool.
think it does.
I'm not
I
sure.
think it's only let's see.
How close are they to taking top tower? Not at all. Maybe they'll do it with these skeletons.
Let me have a look. Wraith King. Oh god.
Oh, Razor's pulling when they're pushing his tower?
Denies on non-skeleton units, so no. Wards don't count as units, so that one. So
Interesting.
I think Viticus might have given up.
There's haste on Psychopirate, he's coming up top.
Tashfi doesn't.
Wraith King is out of mana.
Oh, just about got enough mana there. Should be able to
Well,
go
he had
Viticus,
a
though.
stick too.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna get Razor! Catastrophe
Bad.
killed the Dazzle here. No, he's not feeling it. Okay. He got
I
scared.
mean, there's a lot of
There's a
air
lot
there.
Flag foot's come down.
Dire's bottom
Yeah, but he's got no TP, so he's gonna die anyway.
Yeah,
They chase him down.
he's gonna go on a little adventure.
Yeah, but he's got phase boots and a magic wand. He can just run away and he doesn't care. You know? So be very careful about showing on.
He's definitely in vision here.
No, he's
Did-
not. He's
is he not?
No.
Dire's bottom tower.
Oh,
lost him.
come on!
This is
He's
great.
Oh,
getting
he's-
it.
he's-
I think he's gonna get delivered.
Oh,
Oh,
he's,
no,
no,
that's...
he's. Wait,
Oh,
will
he's
he
the
get seen on
Scurrier
cover?
might see him. No.
No. Oh
Oh,
no.
He's at his
no.
worst.
Worst
It's Selena
Worst
though.
timing.
Terrible timing.
this always happens to me when I'm in this position. I always just decide to go, and then there's always a creep wave or a hero
Alright,
in
yeah,
there.
he's super dead.
You can. You...
Oh my god, the jukes.
Oh.
He is so...
Oh, that's
Juice!
that's
comes
good.
in
And they're
and
gonna
gets
turn
a
it
kill.
around!
Don't walk back towards them. Oh, Oh, he does the
Oh,
tech.
Timor's
Prawn
Prawn's trying to
misses.
get him. He's got the
Alright, he
sickle
gets
helm
it
on him.
finally.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that was so funny.
Oh,
Oh, he
dear.
just put another bomb on him for good measure.
Yeah, the trick is to if you need to know the timings for when the creep boats arrive. The creep boat will arrive at this point in front of the T2 at about 9 seconds past the minute and past the
Yeah.
half hour. Past the half minute, sorry. So if you kind of walk out around 9 seconds after, you should be able to plot the vision. But
I know the timings are there, but when I'm hiding in the trees, I can't recall those timings.
You're panicking. You're just like, I don't know what it is.
I'm the other way around.
What if they slow down this minute? I don't know.
When it's something like that, I'll remember. But then when it's like me trying to go for a gank, I'll forget and just walk out into a creep point.
Yeah.
Which is yeah, not ideal.
If I was trying to
I just
clear
buy
an
a
80
smoke and
stack lead,
forget to
but I do it
remember
at
the
all.
timing.
Getting eaten alive by them.
Yeah. He's going Blade Mill before Blink, which I don't know, each to their own, I guess. If you feel like you need more farm before you can start doing stuff, then I understand it.
But where's he gonna farm? What's the point?
Well, he can take the
gets it
he can
late.
take the creep stacks with Blade Mail, right? You Blade Mail and then you pop Blade Mail and the creeps hit you, but you can't do farming
They
stacks to
stack
get the Blade Mail.
Oh,
That's-
well, they have an ancient stack. He will
Yeah.
die to that.
yeah, but if he pops his Blade Mail, then he'll be okay for a while. He can do that plus overwhelming odds, plus press detect to get the extra region. He should be able to survive it.
The problem is just
Oh.
like
Timorous jumps in, but
They're using a lot of
damage is
cells,
avoided
but
by
not
Lulu.
together.
well, Lulu
I'm
managed to
pretty sure
big
they were gonna
ones,
lose
he's dead.
techies here.
Yeah, he's just dead. Big disrupt roll. Luna's gonna
Oh
Luna's gonna
man,
go down.
this is really bad.
But he just gets a big link off onto Ursa, but Ursa doesn't care. Obviously, he cares about Fury swipes, not his actual right click damage. So.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
this is the problem. Like, it's incredibly difficult to approach this team between disruption and like defensive glimpse they could even use to stop you from approaching. You really need to blink to get on top of them in any capacity.
Yeah.
Yeah. The moves need to be a little bit faster. Like, you can't sit there like, hey, can you guys get your team down here so we can prep for a full fight or anything? Like, I want to make sure it's fair. Like, you can't do that with a Legion.
I mean, you want to be just like jumping one of these supports with the duel and then popping the Laguna Blade to secure the kill, right? So you're gonna need.
Yeah,
to
but
blink.
you can't sit in the trees for 30 seconds preparing for that to happen. You gotta just
No,
like, go
but
for
you
it.
also
as
need
you're
to
ready.
blink to even get there, because both these supports can just like stop you
Yeah,
from
that's
running
true.
at them.
Yeah, Showdoom could just disrupt you, and then what do you do? I think Showdoom's going to cause them a lot of problems this game. Yeah, I don't know what I can do about him. They've not got enough to like blow him up, right? Because unless Lena wants to like jump in and Laguna Blade him, but even then, it doesn't feel good.
Oh.
And then obviously
Blink
with,
Battle Fury at 16 minutes on Ursa.
Disseminate with Legion,
Or
right?
Reap.
Oh no, Reap's dead. Totally. Don't burn off, God. With Disseminate, right, you stick that on the Legion. You don't care if she's jeweled and taking damage,
Oh,
because
yeah.
the rest of the
More.
team's taking damage with her.
Yeah. It is not an easy
I'm gonna have
Legion
to
game.
eat
I'll
my
say that
aspirations
much.
to my phone, because somebody thinks it's a good idea to start messaging me. Rattling my desk. Breaking double reincarnation slow is the ultimate lockdown. You're right. Oh, he's going back for the Radiance. He's baiting us with a refresher. He is actually going Radiance. He's got his.
Oh, okay,
He's
okay.
got his
So he
sacred
queued it up, but he's just buying the Radiance anyway.
I can respect that.
I really hope
That's
it's.
a good bait.
I really hope he's not said anything and Steve looked at his building and gone, please get the Radiance. Please just get the Radiance.
At least that'll get him a couple more levels so he can use one spell before he refreshes.
Yeah. As I say, he it's around. It should be around the level 10, but I do usually pick up some more stats than this, so I'm not quite used to. But yeah, is it 10 mana per? 15 mana per 15 mana per int, I think. It's like 10 or 15 mana. 35 goes into
Collision happening here. This will be a big fight.
12 mana.
Nope.
12 mana per int, that's it.
Our guys are scared.
So yeah, if he wants enough mana, he needs 575. So he needs another like 80 mana, which is he needs another 7 int. 7 int, he's fine. He'll have just enough.
Unfortunately, Falcus has joined the honorary supports crew this game, falling behind Lulu on net worth.
He's got his blade now. Though. He's not good. Oh, he's looking for something here. He's not want to duel the Wraith King. So that's not gonna get him anything. Oh no, there's no sir.
Oh my god, the blade mail. Oh, he gets his ult off. That sucks.
No.
Yeah.
Wait,
No, when he
wait,
gets
what?
to off,
They
it's
get a Lena
like-
spell on him? Oh, kill the Ursa, it's so close!
Just get the
Nice.
Ursa.
Yeah, if he hasn't.
I Psychophat managed to dodge out the...
They're gonna get the Wraith
first.
King ult as well, but that's not really gonna do that much. And Psychovert's gonna die.
Yeah, they did get... Oh no, they didn't get caught.
Psychovert is standing his ground and doing a lot of damage.
But Steven doesn't have his ult, so... Oh no.
Falcus
Doesn't
goes in. He's still alive! He's still alive! Oh my god.
Yeah, that's catastrophe then.
That was
Trying to
huge
get where it's
from
at as well,
Falcus.
but
How
he
did he
can't.
live so long?
Oh!
Oh,
Oh! That's right.
Oh, that... Money back.
Well, that was one of the fights that they
Yeah, I
needed.
mean,
That was way better than I
Yeah.
expected it to be for Fry Guys.
Yeah. Razor coming
they
in a lot
hung in
of
there for
damage.
way longer than any of us expected, I
Razor-
think.
Can I just say, Razor tread toggled 14 times in that fight.
Oh my god.
So, tread switching about.
Very cool.
Yeah, but the quad ult not quite killing Falcus meant he was he could heal up with the press the attack and just carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carry on
And he
fighting.
lived forever when he jumped back in. I don't know how he did that.
Press the attack. I mean, it's 24 HP
Yeah.
regen, and they just don't have once Corpse used to burst and Ursa's down. They just out of the burst damage, right? Shadow Demon doesn't, Disruptor doesn't, and Wraith King. I mean, he does with Mortal Strike, but if Mortal Strike doesn't kill you, then he loses damage.
I think it's dying to skeletons on bottom lane.
And then at that point, like, Seething even was low enough that even if he had spells left, I don't think he wanted to throw them on the blade now.
No, he didn't. He very nearly died actually to throw him on the blade now.
Yeah.
I think he
The blade item is pretty good. It's a pretty good item in this game.
yeah, I think he threw Shadow Strike. Oh no, Scream of Pain. He used Scream of Pain as like onto Legion, and because it's got a travel time, it hits at like just after the blade mail went down, which was really lucky. I think he would have died to that.
It's going back for that blink now. They're really gonna need that if they want to set anything up without having to like counter engage.
See if I'm going for his axe.
So it's Psychovert actually.
I wonder if anybody's turned on auto deliver on their couriers. Doesn't look like it.
I don't. I really don't like it.
I've not played the game yet since the patch.
So you know the turbo courier auto deliver?
I don't play Turbo.
Okay, have you ever played Turbo?
Yes.
Okay, do you know how the couriers auto deliver items in Turbo?
I only know how they're way faster in Turbo.
Okay, so when you buy an
When you buy an item,
yeah,
they immediately bring it out to you.
yeah.
Like you don't have to press deliver.
I definitely noticed that because usually I just automatically like press my courier hotkey when I buy an item.
I
they'll
see.
want
So you would like courier auto deliver then, because that's what it
I
is.
don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
Well, that's what
like
it does.
as I said, I might not even notice it because I usually just bring them out anyway with a hotkey.
So
That's what I do. I have a hotkey for deliver, so it doesn't matter.
I wait because if I'm like 100 gold off an item, I'll wait for that item before I go deliver it. Otherwise, you're going to wait to fly back and then bring it back again. So. I did look for a smoke up there. Looks like it does have a smoke on him.
Yeah, I also just always like mash the courier burst key because I never know when it's up and I just want to use it.
That's
all
also
the
an
time
option.
to make it faster.
That's also an option.
I do want that auto use. I have to turn that setting on.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I
attack.
yeah, I probably should. I usually don't. But I probably should. I tend to like wait and hold it and then use it when it's going through a dangerous place rather than just instantly. Like, there's no point using the burst of speed to move from the fountain to the edge of the high ground. You know?
Radiant's middle tower.
I just forget the courier exists once I've pressed the deliver button, so I just want it to go then. I have no object permanence when it comes to courier, especially when I'm playing Invis heroes and then the like courier rats me out while I'm trying to do Invis shit.
I think. Oh,
Oh, there's someone dead. That's Psychovert.
Yep, second row dead.
you're right, Door. He must have started one toggle off. So I guess he started on.
He was probably just on inf.
He started on strength, maybe? I don't know. It depends on when it like changed it from. He might have it might have not classed the toggle until he started doing damage. In which case he might have toggled to int to press his plasma field, which then did damage. So the first toggle didn't count as part of the fight. Is what I'm guessing. Yeah, it's like fucking down again. Yin is in a free to just farm next to that T2. This feels really bad. And I'm not sure that Razor scales past this.
I don't think so either, but you know, we'll see.
Focus, he's close to one. This is good. This is good for Fragos. This is good for us as well, obviously. I'm not impartial in this one. I am supporting Fragos.
Well, this could be a good fight if
win,
FGF are feeling it.
Oh, smoke!
They
They
smoke
pops.
it-
They know he's
they-
there.
I guess they don't realize
Oh,
they're
no.
literally standing next to them.
Oh no!
That's so sad.
No.
I can imagine the confusion as well. You're just like, why are we didn't even get sacked.
What happened? We didn't even smoke.
That happened in a game with us the other day. There's a monkey king standing on a tree, and Vice smoked right next to him, and then immediately panicked, spam-pinged, and ran away.
Oh, Falcus is 100 gold from Blink Dagger, and he still wants to fight right now. Just finish your Blink Dagger, my dude. Okay, he's figured it out.
Don't take the edge, it's kind.
They didn't want to fight before he gets the buff.
And normally what happens in a situation like this is you say like, I need like one more camp for my Blink Dagger, and then they let you kill the camp, and then while your item is on the way...
Oh no! Okay, he bought it at least. He's not gonna lose the gold for it.
Yeah, he's gonna die there.
Certainly dead, but he's not gonna lose the gold for it.
Bro, I'm probably
Well,
up for
unfortunately,
that.
he's gonna get his whole team killed too.
Vidi
Is
trying
Razor
to...
anybody?
send
Razor
us
has
back,
decided
but
not to
it's
link anyone
literally
just yet.
dead.
Alright,
Alright, he links the Wraith King on the end.
A little bit late. He's gonna get no damage.
Yeah, and he already used his BKB, so he can't get out of this blow.
Yeah, he's just dead.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
No, another situation where Psychobird is 40 gold from his axe. So
It doesn't nearly die. He has used his...
could have done a
massive
lot more
BKB.
damage if he had 40 more gold.
Okay. Very interesting.
Is Refresher online yet? No, he switched to AC. God, there was a fun Wraith King build coming, and he decided, no, I'm gonna be lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did do a little bit of a debate there.
And I really don't like that. I think Refresher would have been fun.
Middle tower has
I
fallen.
think this build is much, much stronger, but
Yeah, but I think it would have been fun.
would have been more fun.
Yeah, exactly. And isn't that what matters in the end?
Always, especially when you're losing this badly.
No, I do. Let's see if I can get this working. I should be able to get an instant replay of that last fight. Let's see if I can get it working.
The production value. Oh my
I know.
goodness.
I know. Let's see if we can get it. Here we go. So, we don't need sound, but that's okay. So yeah, they smoked up the cliff through the wards, but it didn't really matter because I mean, Falcus just instantly blown up, and then they kind of all
Speaking
got
of
caught.
smoke, they're going for another here.
And caught in the sucks roll. Oh, what's going on? Let's have a look.
Dire's bottom
Trying to
tower
smoke around the
is under
side, but
attack.
they're having trouble finding a jump.
Let's
Oh,
close that.
They keep going for these 5v5s, but they're like more than a full hero down in net worth. Like it's just not gonna happen.
no.
Oh, the ult
Let's
gets
get
caught.
caught.
That's unfortunate.
He's already ulted.
There's no way they have the damage to kill her with the result.
Marie lived. No, Marie lived because they didn't know he was there, and they just walks up the trees and dies.
Radiant's top tower
This is not
Yeah.
ideal.
Yeah, the straight man fights probably aren't gonna work much anymore.
I mean, they're trying to smoke around the side and try to find a back, but they just ran into the Ursa and then...
Yeah.
But what hero do they kill though? Even if they find him, like which one of these guys dies?
If they duel Ursa before his ult pops, they can kill him. The problem is that Ursa's walking up and then popping ult before, like, Legion isn't managing to blink duel the Ursa before he presses ult in time.
Yeah.
I think part of the problem is Fox is trying to press his blade mail and needs to just not. He needs to just blink duel and let Volina do the damage. Because the most important thing is getting the duel off before heals, not trying to play them.
Yeah.
They smoked again.
They
They
smoked up
dusted as well. they
just,
also
just for
dusted.
good measure.
Yeah.
Another smoke from Falcus.
Gotta
Just-
check if there's an Invis with
Yeah, you
you.
need to check there's an Invis by your T3.
Dire are
But
scattered.
they're
T4
rushing.
rather. And they know it.
I don't think they have any knowledge of this, but maybe Psychovert's called it. He's like,
No,
"I
they
bet they're rushing."
scanned it.
They've scanned it. They've scanned it.
Oh,
Big blink duel. He's gonna blink in. If he
Here
blink
comes
presses the attack,
Psychovert with
this
the
could be good
stun.
for them. Blink
Psychover
and
has used his
Come on,
blink cloak
blink
and not
focus,
cast
no.
a single spell.
Oh
Unfortunate.
no! He
What
waited
is
till he
happening?
took the Aegis.
They pick up Lulu. They're gonna get seething as well.
Big
They
duel.
get the duel up on Ursa.
That's the Aegis down. And the first
Oh,
rating
he's
life
down.
down.
Wraith King did not have his ult. Where did his ult
No,
go?
he used it already. It went down instantly.
Ursa's really big though.
The
There's Flame Cloak on Lena. She could do a lot more damage. Free pathing?
oh,
Ah,
oh, it was so close to
desperately
being
trying to go for the stun there.
Yeah, the overwhelming odds almost one-shot the Wraith King. So he went down pretty much straight away.
Oh,
Which
gotcha.
is why he did have 2 lives. It's just the first one was immediately used.
This build does give you a lot of damage, but very little health. So
Oh,
that's
if-
fair enough.
If Falcus had blinked in before they picked up the Aegis, that would have been such a good fight for them.
Yeah.
Dire's structures
Unfortunate positioning on the disruptor as well, breaking that smoke and
I will say
Scaring
also,
them.
I don't have them. Watched it. That's okay. The production value it's half there. It'll be all the way there at some point.
do we have any dormant curios waiting to be picked? We do. We have a couple.
Oh. Poor man's shield on Dazzle is an interesting one. I guess the scale of the
What's
skeletons
his enchantment?
is quickened. Movement speed and mana. It's
Oh, okay.
it's good against the skeletons, I guess. Oh no, it's only on yeah. 20 damage off the skeletons is quite nice. But it's only 50% chance. It's scary goes. What else? Razor has a dominant curio. Yeah.
There's
I
3
think
of
I've
them.
used it once, but
Lena,
honestly,
Razor, and Quamp.
some of them are just kind of really nice to have. I
One
don't
of the
know.
really good ones to get the Dormant on. The
Pretty good.
the
Oh,
Shiv
no.
thing
Razor's
seems
from,
pretty good.
He could just get jumped at any second. He's waiting for the Wraith King to come up. And the other oh, he could have just gone. I guess they
Oh,
didn't
well,
push the spot.
Trying still, but it's not gonna
Although
happen.
they did have an observer, they did know there would be a pop. A little bit scared. Go for
Going
Lincolns.
Manta on Razor.
Go for Lincolns on the Ursa, which is understandable. The Jewel did get him killed in that first fight.
I think he could just get eggs and not die, but
I
Lincoln's
think
is
he
also a
just get Eggs
solution.
in there. I don't know if Eggs lets him enrage during Jewel.
It does, I
Does
think.
it? Okay.
I don't
In that
think it
case-
silences, yeah.
Well, because it's a taunt, I wasn't sure if you were able to cast it during a taunt. I thought it was just stuns, but taunt might also count.
See
Nah.
if I'm allowed to
Someone's-
test. I'm not. Okay.
You could leave.
I could. Screw doesn't matter.
But at least they don't have Aegis, right? So they're not pushing high ground with Aegis. So it wasn't the best fight it could have been. But they did have to
Oh,
kill
yeah,
2 of the
I think
heroes
it went
twice, so it's definitely
Way better than I was expecting.
better than the previous fights. But it is to have a 20k net worth difference. 94% win probability got into David. But Smokes up again. This could be kind of a last big fight. If they mess up here, I think
They
it
are
might
kind of
just be
split
over.
here. If they could grab this Quap maybe, or the Disruptor, either one.
I don't know if they.
Trying to.
I'm not gonna see him
I
though.
don't think they see the spot. Oh, they jumped on Wraith King.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
not the guy.
Target.
Yeah.
He does
Wow,
go down.
Mareep and Techies
If they
take
can
half
back
their
off, this is
damage.
fine. If they can just leave, then they're okay. But
Oh, Razor links though, and is not able to BKB. BKB's really late,
yeah, and it's just gonna be wasted, unfortunately.
and he's running in forward. No, the other way.
Then nothing to punish them. They're just gonna CC.
Pop damage.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
Falcus
no.
gets delivered on a silver platter.
Wraith King just
Oh, they
goes
got-
back
take the
in
Wraith
time.
King ult.
It has to be.
Seething goes down to
And he
Cyclone
got
on the
Seething.
backline as well, but Vidix goes down to the bear, and they're no longer split.
Yeah, no one can fight this guy anymore.
I think that might just be game.
Dire's top tower
Yeah,
is
That
under
could be.
attack.
They're without Vidicus or Psychovert for a minute.
They can definitely
Yeah.
get a set of racks there, if nothing else. I reckon they can get 2 sets of racks. If they go for the first one and don't... if they just get the tower and the ranged before, and then go for the second one, I think they get 2 sets of racks there.
Is under attack.
They don't get the 40. They're just tanking all the mines.
Go on, Prawn, you can do this. Jump in there and play some mines. You can do this. It's a hold.
Dire's top
There is nothing to hold there at the moment.
He can do it.
The
2
only
mines
thing
and kills the whole team. I believe in you.
Dire's
The only thing he
Uh-oh.
can hold there is his life.
There's a blink on Shadow Demon. He's not even gonna hold that.
No, he's probably fine, but he needs to go back to the
Oh my god, the
Nice.
damage! Look at that.
has fallen.
Ulti now. They do only get 1 set of racks though, so you know it could have been worse, but it's not looking good. It's a 26k net worth difference, and I don't see Dire outscaling. Yeah. You never got Manta on the
I don't
Razor.
think they're leaving their base in the foreseeable future.
No, I mean Quap's about to get a Lincoln, so once she does, the only lockdown they'll have for her is Lina stun, which is not exactly reliable. Techie stun, which is not exactly reliable, and Dazzle Hex during his ult, which you're asking for a lot,
Yeah. If you need a Lincoln's pop on Legion, what's your go-to item?
In this game, I'd be tempted by either a halberd for the Ursa or a hex if you can afford it. I don't think it's going to be affording a hex. Yule's is a really good option actually as well. Obviously, Yule's the best item against Ursa. Let's get a quick Yule's check. We have none, and nobody building one.
Is Techie's building one? What's
No,
that? What's
no, it's
that?
full
Step
staff.
of Wizardry
Full
for?
staff.
4-step. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, get a Yule Scepter. Waste is ult. Very, very good. So I think Yule's would be my go-to in this one, just because.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Halberd's also pretty good against Ursa if he's not ulted.
Marie has a Bassi. I think
Orchid.
she bought a second Bassi by accident.
Orchid's also very good for Quap. Like there were plenty of. I think you can buy pretty much any single target item in this game. And it's fine. Like I don't think any single target items are bad. So you can just kind of pick whichever one you think deals with your problems the most, right? If your problem is the Quap jumping around, then you get an Orchid. If your problem's the Ursa clicking, then you go Halberd. But yeah, I don't know. Halberd's also pretty good as well, right? Because it built out of Vanguard, which is doing skeletons. So I don't hate Halberd.
There still isn't a Wraith King shard. A late diffusal pickup
Yeah.
could be pretty cool.
I think the only person who would really
Just
build
catch him off
Diffusal
guard in
here-
one fight might be enough to turn around.
No, I think the only person who builds Diffusal here is Lina. If she's going right click and she's going magic, so nobody else really
Yeah,
clicks
but the right
fast
click
enough.
facet.
Yeah, but no one else really clicks fast enough. He's got full wand, which does basically the same thing as Soul Ring, which means you're always fine, right? Like 300 mana at any given point, that's really tough. You have to be able to kite him really well for that. You need to be able to kite him long
She's doing a
enough
lot of damage though. Look at this Lena damage from spells.
Yeah, but she does a lot of damage, but she's also very squishy.
Oh my god, look! Becky's almost died to just the wave.
So it's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage.
She's about to be level 20 too. She's gonna be able to pop it off.
Shadow Demon
Really short
is
cooldown.
1,000 off his axe. Obviously very, very good against Legion. Great moment of courage. Pretty good against the Razor, get rid of Storm Surge.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And just 2 charges on this stats. I didn't even think about that. They can raise it into Shadow Demon. So he can just get slowed. And you can't
Oh
really
yeah,
get
they're
like this, right? He's just slowed, and
Yeah.
what's he gonna do?
Good enough. You can keep the chain going.
Yeah, I think the problem for FGF, I mean, maybe you could make it work this draft, but I think the draft is just kind of
Horrible.
inherently flawed.
Yeah.
I think the Razor
Horrible.
fixed some of the problems that they had, but Razor had already been counterpicked. And I don't know who they pick instead.
Oh, he missed it. Oh, he caught him though. This could be a good turn for Fry Guys. No, they're keeping good Falcon.
Now Fox is in.
Big jewel, but he just dies.
Just give some
That's-
damage to
Shadow Demon.
Lulu though.
It's him gonna go down.
Well, I guess they wanted to do one more fight before the game
It's
is
actually
over.
running in. He doesn't have refresher, so he only has 2 lives. But
Yeah. I assume they're gonna call it. They're not using their buybacks or anything.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I will say, Catastrophe has gone the good build for offlane ranking.
Dire's middle tower
Not Inuyasha.
Yeah, you go for the 6 resistance. Very good. Very good.
I haven't tried that.
It's like the number 1 item on all offlanes or mids, depending on who's playing the going and stand their role. Right, if you got like a mid ender, then Ember gets the SMY and stands there. If it's Wraithing that's going in technical spells, then Wraithing gets it.
I played offlane Ember the other day. Maybe I should have got this time to Inuyasha.
Yeah, generally you go Radiance into
Dire's middle
Blade Mail SMY or Blink SMY. Basically, you pick up Blink SMY and Blade Mail in whichever one. Yeah. Obviously, you went for the AC instead of pushing. So, cool.
Dire's middle
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
Fair enough. I don't know why they haven't called this. I guess they're gonna try one more.
Vegas doesn't like calling
But-
games. I think it will be part of it.
I guess.
But yeah, I mean, they got Vegas.
Yeah, and the alternative is just like watching your pro fall.
They're 36k down.
Yeah,
like they have to
Vegas-
realize.
Vegas is 4 levels behind the Ursa.
Yes.
Who
He's
has
a
an
level
Abyssal
behind
Blade,
the
yeah.
offlane. Like
You went boots and lane.
Jackie's is level 12 at 40 minutes.
Techies
Yeah,
at
they
nine
can
levels
just go
behind the
back for
offlaner
Rose if they want.
who bought
if they actually
boots
want
to
it.
lane with. that is very sad. To level 12. Oh no. I guess, well, he's just blast offing into the fight and dying at the start of the fight, right? So.
Well, yeah.
Sort of
I
like
assume
me.
the Tiki's pick was to combo with the Legion duel, but this is an awful Legion game. Like it's just you'll never win a duel.
I think
It's
it's
gonna pick
the
up the
problem
trade.
is the Legion is fine into either Cop or Ursa, right? But it's not good into Shogun. And it's not good into both of them because
Dire's middle
you're hard lockdown, but they've got 2 people that need hard locking down, and you don't have any of the lockdown. So if you lock one of them down,
Dire
then while the duel's happening, the other one just kills the rest of your team. I think you just need to pick more CC. This
Like the age is absolute chance.
I think they needed to forget the idea of a duel into this team and just be like, I am going to be a tanky frontliner because duel will literally never win. He
Well, no,
has not won a
it's
single
not-
duel in this
it's not
game.
about-
Yeah.
it's not about using the duel to do damage. It's that one of the lockdown that they have.
A man after my own heart.
Yeah, he denied the ages.
They got
Uh-oh.
two unreliable AoE stuns in Lino and Tekis, and they got Dazzle's Hex, and that's it.
That's true. Tekis is also not really played greedy enough. I haven't seen him farm any neutral camps with his bombs,
I
which
think
he's
they
very
just
good at.
need a different hero instead of Tekis. Yeah.
I mean, Tekis could have like more net worth than some of the cores if he's like
But
bombing
even if he
camps
did,
every time he gets a chance.
What's he doing in his fights? Yeah.
Nothing.
He's blast off into mines.
But they're also
and
36k
Earth
behind. It's not
Destroyers.
all his fault.
Yeah, but
Because
no,
it's already
but it's
bad.
more. I'm not
But-
saying it's his fault. I'm saying I don't think this hero does enough. Into
That's
this
the
team.
GC.
You see, did they first pick the Tekis? They might have first picked the Tekis.
I don't think so.
Who
What
did
did they first pick? I
definitely
thought they first picked Dazzle.
Maybe they did.
It was
Yeah,
first
yeah, it
picked
was
up,
first.
yes.
So that means they picked the Techies into Ursa. Obviously, the problem with that is if Ursa pops ult, Techies his only go in is blast off into putting mines down, but you can't do that on Ursa's ult because it doesn't do any damage.
I think he messes them up in lane though. There's tons of magical burst damage from Tekis that he can pump out if he has enough mana regen, and I just don't think he was able to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, not ideal. Oh, but
Rough
game's
game.
over.
Hope they get their morale back together and do a better draft next time.
Yeah.
I mean, Viticus and Psychovert, when it comes to like hero damage, they were keeping pace with Shadow's heroes.
Yeah,
Even Fog is not too far
true.
behind. Like damage output was there. It's just they just were not getting the jumps they'd be looking for, and mostly just getting initiated on, which is just incredibly annoying with this team they were against.
Look at the play net worth. Ian's just ahead all game. Over 5k at 10, 5.3k at 10 minutes, and then.
Yeah, it was bad.
Well, it's the graph, so it's not just minute intervals. It's minutes.
Yeah, they've made a lot of like, good quality of life changes lately. I like it.
Apart from the pings. The pings, please switch them back. Although, I'm on the back.
I wanna.
I don't mind them.
use
It's nice to be able
the
to
hard
hear
ping.
a ping instead of like having to see what it was.
The only thing
I
I
like
like
it.
about new pings is you can ping individual units, and the ping will follow the unit around. So if you're playing, like,
That
if
is
I'm playing
super
against a
cool.
PL,
Yeah.
I, as a PL main, will very easily be able to spot the real PL. So I can ping the real PL for the rest of the team and be like, that one, click that one.
Nice, very good.
Which I think is my favorite thing about the new pings. And the only thing I like about the new pings. I wish there were only 8 slots, because the angle between the slots messes me up the next thing for small ones.
Yeah, I usually just need to like get the direction in which the ping I always want to use this, and then just always go there.
Yeah.
Which in this case is definitely the hard ping. That is the best ping.
Yeah, so game 2 coming up shortly. What would you like to see done differently in this next game by FGF?
I mean, then they just need to draft as matches up better than they.
Like, what changes to the draft do you think would help? Like, what should they be focusing on?
I mean, what we're saying around the halfway point of the draft is that just set out where just have this big, chunky, like frontline heavy lineup, and then all the frontline at that point that was there for Fry Guys was just the Legion. So they were kind of forced into like this sort of frontliney carry pick, in this case being the Razor, but as you said, like Razor already did not have a game against Setout's lineup.
I guess you also have this
but-
Techies, right, who showed you've got a support who wants to blow people up. If you pick 3 cores who struggle to get blown up, then he's really going to have trouble having impact on the game.
Yeah, I mean, you saw that happening in the like right after the laning phase as well. They were trying to set up duels with Psychovert coming around,
Mhm.
and then you run into the problem where if you don't have a blink, you're never getting on these supports, and these cores
Yeah.
like you're never getting them ever.
I'd like to see him lean more into the if they want to play the pickoff style with the Legion, they need to lean more into that. Dazzle does not do that. He's slow, extended fights with lots of clicks.
Yeah.
The Techies was nice, but Lena could do that if she was a hero, but she's not.
I mean, picking
know?
picking something that is a hero for your mid is probably also a good
That would
idea.
help, yeah. And Razor, same kind of thing. Like he does not do these quick bursts of damage that kill people. It's like long extended fights with a full chain link and stuff where he excels. So they had 2 kind of things going on with their draft, and they didn't work together.
I think also if they have the audacity to first pick a carry, I think rather than picking something that's okay against it, pick something that actively like wins against it in lane. You know, Wraithing was in the pool. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've seen Falcons play Wraithing. He's very easy to play.
I mean, even if he
he
doesn't play it,
completely
you
shuts
just
it
click
down.
people and die. Like
I
that's your whole
don't-
job.
I don't think people exist who don't know how to play Wraith King.
He's too easy to not know how to play.
I've seen people not know how to play him properly, especially in lane. It's the lane that's important against us.
Sure.
But he's too good. Like even if you don't play him properly, he's still not like bad.
Yeah, you can just run into the lane with boots, quelling blades, and still win the game.
Well, you can.
Just win anyway. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. You can go boots Quelling Blade first.
You know what? You know what I want to see in their draft is them pick Wraith King. Then they can win. That would be. I think that would change the whole game for them. Does everything they needed him to in that last game.
That's a reasonable response.
I think they need more stuns, and Fire Guys. If Sitout was showing that they want to go with if Sitout showing they want to go with these big tanky people, you need kiting spells. I think Dazzle was good for that, but then you need another support that, even if it's just like Lion, you know, like stun and walk backwards.
Yeah, I think like the direction of the drafts is just the wrong way because most of the team was geared around this pick-off style, which just was incredibly hard to pull off against the lineup that Sitout had.
Yeah. That's another thing
with
about
all the
Dazzle.
defensive spells and
That's another thing
everything.
about Dazzle, right? Dazzle's good against Ursa because you can, like you got fairly short cooldown. You actually, I don't know if he's anymore because now the cooldown reduction's gone. Poison Touch, it's a 15-second cooldown, so it's not as good. But it's if you pick something like a Venom, right? You're picking Venom. He's not the best support at the moment, but he's good against heroes like Ursa, who like to ignore effects upon them because you constantly be applying the effect. So it doesn't matter what the status was says. If they're permanently having a slow apply to them, then they're always going to be slow. Right? So I think if you just need to, they need to punish those core picks early because the Disruptor and Shadow Demon being picked up late really messed up the Legion. So
yeah,
I think if you're gonna allow them to pick if they're gonna choose to pick the supports later on, you need to punish the cores that picked early.
And even with the lineup you had, like there were definitely fights where they were holding their own, and I feel like if at that point you had like 2 more heroes that just slotted into that playstyle, those fights could have gone really well.
Definitely. Okay, Unslot. Makes sense. I mean, that's the other thing, right? They open with a Slark back. Who's Slark good against? Big tanky boys. Who's Monkey King good against? Big tanky boys. No. Anyone who wants to be stun quick. So they're automatically saying with these bands. I mean, yeah, they're Vidicus heroes, but Vidicus plays a lot of heroes. What they're saying is, we're going to pick heroes that are going to stand there and don't want to be clicked by these people.
I'm looking for beef.
They're also aggressive, so they're heroes that want to play really fast. They don't want the game to stall out and turn into a farm fest. So they're trying to slow Vidicus down. It seems like, or maybe the mid. I mean, Psychovert I think plays Monkey King as well. Yeah. So they don't want this game to turn into a fast-moving thing where the pressure is on them, and they want to put the pressure on Fry Guy Fumblers instead, which worked really well last time with an Ursa. So.
And the Ursa and the Shadow Demon are out this time around. There's a Hoodwink.
Disruptor's still in though.
Hoodwink, okay.
So I'm expecting another Disruptor. It is. I think it's Wurzel's. I think it's actually better than Wurzel's Clockwork. I know he plays Clockwork more, I think, but I think it's better than his Clockwork. It's very, very, very good.
I hope they pick Wraith King. First pick him. Who cares? Wraith King. Damn it.
Well, that's more like it. I like that.
He's a fighty hero.
Very good in these.
Yeah, but he only fights every 3 minutes.
No, because it's not about.
He fights with Fatal Bomb.
It's bonds. If Sitout pick 3 big tanky cores and you put bonds on them, you only have to bring 1 down and they all die. Block's very good into this type of lineup.
Yeah, offering is nice to fight around, but really what you're fighting around is Fatal Bonds.
Especially when like Ursa and Slark have already been banned. I wouldn't hate a Tide from Sitout against this. Tide's pretty good against bonds.
Even like if you're thinking about like heroes like the Ursa and the Wraith King, Pre-BKBs, you can also just like kind of trap them with upheaval if they get
Yeah.
backed down by the slow, and that it's so annoying to get out of.
So that gyrocopter, which I like. Obviously, it's quite good with Warlock. You just sit in the middle of the soup, and you don't really want to go in. I think Legion is actually. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Enter.
Okay.
Black pick. They don't want to go into this horsepower double boots. Catastrophe stands
I
out.
think Nazir plays Lifestealer. Now, Lifestealer lanes very well to center. He's very good against Warlock later in the game. So I would like to see a Lifestealer pick here from Sitout.
5 seconds remaining.
I could see that.
Dire team pick.
Disruptor,
No, that's
yep,
just
there it
Raptor
is.
again. There's no surprise there.
They're gonna
Especially
combo that
against Sunset.
with
Especially against center.
something aggressive.
I'd really like to see Lifestealer.
Like
Disruptor
Lifestealer's a little
can-
aggressive. I could see something like a. Who's the
Because, like,
I don't know.
Lifestealer
Nobody here is now.
suffers into Blink Stunners, who obviously Disruptor is very good against. Because if you can, the only way to kill Lifestealer really is either to outlast his Q or to jump in before you can get his Q results off. So things like Shaman, that sort of thing. So yeah, if they don't pick it, I'll be sad. Rating also in the pool.
Radiant team pick.
Jug.
Okay.
Oh god, this lane's gonna be a disaster.
Another one
Oh,
that
no.
works well with Disruptor and is very good against Warlock. Yeah.
Yeah, Juggernaut also doesn't give a shit about upheaval. He just spins out of it.
Or bombs, yeah. Not
He's also
quite
just gonna
as
own
good
the
in lane
centaur
against
because he's got a
Lifestealer.
healing word, so he can waste his whole health pool back
Yeah,
off
he's
healing word,
not-
just do it again, and
He's
centaur
not
cannot hit.
quite as good in lane as Lifestealer against Centaur, but yeah, I mean he's very good against Warlock, right?
Could always just be a personal preference.
You see how they changed their they changed his spin, so it now does like 400 damage at level 1.
Radiant team pick.
I think the other thing is Juggernaut has more kill potential in lane with the Disruptor. I think not. He has less kill potential into the Centaur, but more kill potential into support. And Omni Knight, who I think is the worst hero in the game, I might be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the
Um,
plan is. Hey, there's Fudge.
Oh, and a
Yes,
pug.
Focus.
Oh my god.
That's-
Love
Alright.
That's
He
not
is.
Falcus, is it?
I don't think it is Falcus actually.
Is it?
No,
yeah,
because
you're
there's
right.
a
That's a
centaur.
mid-push.
Unless Mareep and
No,
Falcus switch.
Cypher plays mid-push. I remember the other day he wanted mid-push. He asked for mid-push and someone picked him Meepo because they misheard.
I
He
wanted
said-
to believe they
he said
just
he-
like thrown it all out of the window and
He
Fudge
said-
just wanted to play Fudge.
So he said,
I really hope this
he said,
works.
pick me Pudge, and the person heard him pick me Po.
No.
I see.
Yeah.
That is very
Necro!
funny.
Ah!
It's a Centaur Omni Pudge. This is- Omni
Necro
theoretically.
to centaur Pudge.
So Omni plus Pudge should be able to kill Necro.
Omni can save people out of the scythe too
Well,
with the heal and the strength increase.
Can he?
The green
He should be able to,
team
yeah.
is
He's got a
someone
big heal.
Yeah, it's not that big. The main thing is the pure damage AoE, right? The Pudge mid Pudge is also already good in Necro and lane. With the pure damage AoE, you should be able to burst the Necro through a shroud. It's more what I was thinking.
You think Pudge is good into Necro mid?
Yeah. If you
Why?
land a hook, Necro dies. It's one of
Oh, sure,
one of the
but-
worst
I
matches
mean,
for
any
Necro.
competent Necro will just.
No,
not
it's
get hooked.
Radiant
it's
team banned.
trickier than you think because you can't walk up to lane as much. He's just good. It's one of Necro's kind of harder matchups. I'm pretty sure.
It's
I
also
might be
just
wrong.
like
I don't know
your
much mid, but,
Ghost Shroud doesn't really do anything, does
Yeah.
it?
like
No,
Tia,
but your
I
Harp
think
Stopper is
TA
terrifying.
is,
You just like own him.
5 seconds remaining.
you
You just like passively stand next to him and he loses a
well, no,
half of
'cause
his health bar in
if he
15
just
seconds.
stands in front of the wave, then you can't
Dire team
come
pick.
anywhere near it because you're always at risk of being hooked and rotted to death. Because your escape is Ghost Shroud, and if you Ghost Shroud, you take more damage from rot, so you have no way to get out. It's a
I
bit
wouldn't
short,
even level
you
Ghost
just
Shroud in
die.
this lane.
No,
I wouldn't
well,
bother.
that's the thing. But usually in lane, that's your way of getting away. So without Ghost Shroud, how do you get away? It's no, it's tough. It's tough. I believe in Seeding to make it work though. I say, Necro wins lane against pretty much everyone. apart from like TA. So just because it's one of his worst matchups doesn't mean it's necessarily bad for him. he's probably still doing fine. Wraith King banned as the last ban. That is crazy to me. I don't know how
How do you
they're
make
not
it this
banning him.
far?
remaining.
I don't know how he's not being picked sooner. They picked Omni Knight instead. I don't know. I don't know.
Like,
I
this
think,
is
I think I'd rather have
or
a support
Omni
Wraith
Knight.
King. I'd rather have a support Wraith King with skeletons than a
Yes,
support.
Brewmaster.
I
This
was
is
a
cool.
hero.
Okay.
I love that hero.
Yeah, Catastrophe is a brew player.
I don't think I've ever played him.
I don't think I have either.
He's my most played hero. I love him.
He's very cool. I love the art style of him.
Where
Now
to?
select your
Okay, I like that.
Oh, carry
I
more.
really, yeah.
It is
Yeah.
Focus Fudge, yes.
Sorry, my Alexa. Why? My Alexa.
So it's Omni mid.
Mid Omni.
Mid Omni? No, it's not Mid Omni. It's
It
not
is.
mid-Omni. No, it's
This is a mid Omni.
what? Oh no! And it's a support centaur. No.
I
Oh no,
told you,
no,
they've just-
no,
they've
no!
just-
It's not. Okay. So Falcus was saying this the other day. Centaur is one of the few heroes that Tim is happy to play off lane. Falcus is moving to 4, and Tim is playing
Oh, yeah,
off
that
lane
makes sense.
Centaur. That's what's happening.
Oh, okay. Falcus just wanted to show off his new skin he got out of the box. I think.
Who's Omni Knight? It was given to him, I believe, by Silo.
Are the
I
heroes
thought it
good
was
in
by
overthrow?
Steven because
It
he
might
was
have been
digging
Steven.
for
It might have
lion
been
skin.
I remember
These
someone
are a lot of good overthrow heroes. Yeah.
posted in one of the channels about it.
Yeah.
Interesting. What
And it was from Sitout, you're right.
What is this necro skin? It's like a chainsaw scythe. What
yeah,
the
it's
heck?
from the new. It's from the new set. It's like a.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's like a weird steampunk necro. I quite like it. He said chainsaw. Just fun off-topic conversation. We have. Did you ever have like the reward points in your school? I remember Vivos. Do you ever have Vivos in your school?
What are
Where
they?
you get like
No.
these like reward points, and each one's worth like 1/10 of a pence. And if you collect enough of them, you can buy like
Vivos. I
random
don't think I've ever
shit.
heard
You
of
can buy
this.
it's like, oh, if you collect 1,000 of them, you get like 10 awarded to you for like doing some good work in class. And if you collect like 1,000, you can buy a slate key. Yeah, that's not right.
Oh,
think
yeah.
you
It sounds
have
like
to
schools
write
need funding for that. We don't get that in the US.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really have enough funding for it either, but the idea is that they're worth so little and they give them out so infrequently that the incentive's there without having to actually do anything.
I see.
Well, it turns out we have them at work as well. And I got some the other day, and if I get another, I'm like 1/10 of a way to a chainsaw. Because
Wow.
I got
Get
like
a free
I got
chainsaw
like
from work. That'd be
yeah, I
cool.
got like a 10's worth. So if I get some more of them, then yeah, I get a chainsaw, which is pretty fun.
I got the
Uh,
patch, the hook icon for this patch skin is also just like a plunger.
Yeah, I like the push skins are fun. I've got the trapper one, which I really like, the bear trap.
I think I've got some random skin, but I don't play the hero.
I have the persona
I-
from Candyworks, so I use that.
Oh, is there a taunt?
Yeah, I have the old choppers set.
Here's the classic of both teams invading the other jungle and both missing.
Oh, look at that! Look at that taunt.
He's got a little car!
I'll be honest, I was
That's why
just
they go for
skimming
the
through the
D-wording.
patch notes and I thought it was a tacky skin and it was just someone pushing
Come on,
like
Falcus,
the
you can do
car.
it. He doesn't realize he didn't walk on the other side of the
Oh.
walk on the other side of the lane. Over here. Oh,
Big hook.
wait, am I allowed to pick?
Big hook. No. Yeah, you can ping. They can't see.
Okay, good. I didn't want to like ping their vision.
Oh, he catches him, but it's
He
not,
lands the hook, but
it's
he's
not
hooking under.
He didn't get rid of tower. The team's not there.
into the valley of death.
Yeah.
5 idiots.
Muerta. Oh right, yes. Doesn't want to go through portal. Okay. Interesting.
She doesn't?
Is it still a hook if it's a plunger? It's not. you're right. It's a plunger, not a hook. We will not be referring to it as a hook throughout this game. We'll be
That'll
looking
certainly
at
never
the
happen,
plunger
yeah.
count. That is what we're gonna do. And anyone who doesn't will get kicked from the stream.
I mean, I can hover over the skill. It says meat hook. It doesn't say meat plunger at all. I don't know what these people are talking about.
Meat plunger. That sounds
Meat
that's
plunger.
horrible.
If they changed that, I would have respected it, but they didn't. So it's still just hook.
I want to see your meat plunger.
Falcus has used his meat plunger and is now out of mana with no way to recover it, and will be useless for the rest of this laning stage.
It's fine. He doesn't need it.
He's got mangoes though, right?
Okay.
He's got mangoes, right? He's got
His
mangoes,
weapon is
yeah.
just like this, like this
So-
toy hammer as well.
It's fine. He's got mangoes, right?
Yeah,
it's
they must
fine.
be on his courier
It's-
because I
yeah,
missed them.
Yeah, no, they must be. Yeah.
Oh, but he doesn't
Um,
hit with the hammer. He hits with the fucking
There we
plunger.
go. 400 damage from Jug
He
coming
hits
out.
the plunger. Why does he hit the plunger? What?
Like the plunger is his hook, which normally is weapon, but he also carries this like mallet around, which he just doesn't use.
Just for funsies.
Psychovert
this-
is going to be miserable in mid
Is it
against the
stuff that
Necro.
he usually hits with? I thought it was I thought it was the other thing he usually hits with.
I've definitely just seen him swing the plunger at something.
Yeah, no, but I thought usually he holds the hook in like his other hand and then like it's another
don't
one
know.
for.
I can't like recall what he's normally holding in his other hands.
He usually holds like a,
Yeah,
like
he's
a
just got
cleaver. He holds a cleaver
some
in one
sort
hand
of
and a hook in the other.
Maybe he can hit with either. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he might do. He might do. He's ambidextrous.
Yeah, he hit with the.
But
He
he gets
hit with
taken a
the
lot of
plunger.
damage bot. Control.
Yeah. I see that. What's roll out the barrel do? Throw a barrel at enemies.
Yeah,
damage.
so usually on the old Brewmaster you'd kind of like smash the barrel into the floor, but now you like throw it and it rolls in a line, I think. Is that correct, Mr. Brewmaster plan?
No, normally you would just like target an area and you throw the brew there, but now he just throws the whole barrel and it rolls around, so he just hits a
Oh,
larger
so it's
area.
like a line instead of a circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you still target the point where he throws the barrel and then it rolls from there.
Hmm.
It just hits a way larger area.
I see.
I
I
think
think that's
Psychovert's
probably
about
gonna
to
die
die.
here. Yeah.
The main point is still the same. You want to get it on someone and then hit them with another spell so they burn just like that.
Yeah, so what I was saying before about Pudge mid being good against Necro, Omni isn't.
No, it isn't really, is he?
Omni isn't, no.
No, I think he's
Relies
screwed. I think he's
on-
going to get nothing on level 4.
I think
And he is now level 4, so I think he is not
if
allowed
they
to stay here anymore.
put the Pudge mid, they would have been fine. Yeah.
Oh, there's the Pudge Mangoes. They're here. Okay, good.
Oh, that's what they were. Okay, they were.
Yeah, he was hiding them on the ground behind the camp.
I see. They were. Yeah, they were. They were yeah, they were hidden. It was like the Do you see the ward that Naposhka stole from mid? And I think it was one of the Parky games. So there was an Ember who'd been hiding. So there's an Ember playing on the dire side, and the trees just below the mid T1 for dire. He like hid some wards in there, and Naposhka went for a gank through the trees. Saw the wards, just nicked the wards and ran over. So this is the Ember was trying to hide wards, so they wouldn't know when the It's like if the ward disappears in your inventory, it's like, oh, they placed it.
Courier has been killed.
Yeah. So like he hit the wall to make them think he placed it. He just got them nicked. So yeah, that
When you get a chance, go watch the Omni mid use his spell combo on Necro. It is like half his health.
Oh, I can believe it. The problem is that his spell combo also involves right clicking. And unlike
It's been happening.
Unlike Pudge, you have no way to get close. So he can just sit further away.
Look at that shit.
Right, but then he presses Q and he's fine.
Yeah, but then he kills the wave and he just regions up.
Yeah.
Pudge just so this is
Marie,
this is why
gonna
Pudge is
die
good in
bots?
this lane, right? Because Pudge
Very
does the
low.
same thing.
Still
Falcus
living.
gonna die
Oh, they
top.
might be able to turn on Brew. Do they have a dead shot? No, they used it already.
Falcus not gonna die top. Just what this. Yeah, this is the.
This is
thing
an
with,
interesting development. Their offlane on Fry Guys has not died 4 times by minute 5, so that's a good sign.
Maybe Tim is a better offlane than Falcus.
It's possible, yeah.
Maybe it's just they're not lanes with us.
I mean, you saw the tactic coming in there in both lanes. They just decided to not die.
Although I
which
feel
is
Yeah,
like,
die
very
less.
good
Yeah.
tactic.
I feel like once Sitout, once Wizard gets Kinetic Field plus Blade Fury should just be that bridge.
Yeah.
Viticus takes a lot of
Well,
damage.
Aenis here is also very low though.
Wow, this
Then there's
bottom
one
lane, I would
Thunder.
love to see a
That's
Bloodseeker on
about-
either
Oh,
team.
big glimpse.
Missed off
No damage.
the healing ward there.
Come on, plunger, plunger. Oh,
I love where you're just yelling plunger.
oh
he,
you got the rage
he
sweep.
plunged the rage squeak.
Oh, unfortunately.
Interesting dead shot from Liddy. Just
Viticus is
zoning
lashing
dead
well
shot.
on bottom.
Oh yeah, I should get elastic shot down help. Omni top elastics. Turns out he's
Oh,
fine.
Disruptor might be going down to the Pudge.
Did you get the plunge?
Structures are fortified.
Big plunge.
He did
man.
not, he just walked up to
Yeah,
him like
no,
he
no,
could
no.
steal the Lotus.
Oh, I forgot to
Oh,
needle.
close plunger. Decovert's got a rune and he's running top. This is a good
Oh, is it?
rotation. They do not have
History.
many resources left here.
Yeah, you can definitely get a kill.
Oh, but they have a
Oh,
ward
he's
watching
been
it.
at
This is
Mango's
not
now on the
great.
pudge. No more mana.
He's just gonna dive him,
just
and his
dive
team
him.
is not aware.
Oh no.
And he's gonna get
Just
glimpsed.
glimpsed
His
out.
team was not ready for that.
He did
Maybe he just didn't say anything. He also walked through a ward.
bait the TP usage on seeded, but cancels and he's just gonna get free CS mid.
Yeah.
And there goes the lead from mid, right? Like,
Lost half his health though.
yeah, but Psychobot had a lead mid. He's just throwing it all the way to run top.
Well, he tried to make a rotation. I respect it.
You gotta check if your pitch has a mango free. But, no.
Yeah, like if you're making.
I think maybe
the one
saying,
out
"Hey,
to
I'm coming
make
top,"
the
would be
rotation,
helpful. Yeah.
You really want to get something out of it.
It's a tough one with the haste rune, right? Because like you wanna go to the side where the haste rune is, because you don't want to like run through mid with the haste rune and show them that you're coming.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just kind of have to go.
Christ, the damage. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, we were
Would
talking
be
about the
really
number of
good.
last hit, like the number of denies on Sitout in the last game. They're
Yes,
going for that again.
Same
There's
story.
25 denies on the track.
25.
The Centaur's 16,
And the Centaur's at
17 last time.
16. Oh.
That's why he's not died 4 times, because he's not been walking in the wave.
Alright. There's a clear
Yeah,
MMR
Flash
disparity
going on?
between this
Maybe
this
This
lane.
yeah.
very close. I don't think they can finish him off
I
with
mean,
the.
despite the
tables.
MMR disparity in the bottom lane, Viticus is going to die, and we're just going to be fine. Yeah. Move a fast Lotus.
Where's Brew in the base? Okay.
Oh, Wozak gets caught out by Falcus, but just it's
Just
a
walks
walk out,
away.
walks
Yeah,
away.
because Fudge is a bad hero.
He's got no
And he
cooldown.
also has not skilled Meat Shield, so he's going to kill himself a lot more than the enemy's killing.
He's
unfortunately.
also not got any mana for plunger.
Even though he put a second level into
Yeah,
it, okay?
2 levels in plunger. No mana.
3 bracers, no boots. On the Centaur, he's calling it out.
He knows the build. This is it. This is it, catastrophe. This is the build.
Not
I
me
would.
playing.
I'm not gonna say if you play.
This Omni is pushing Necro out of lane.
Yeah.
Every time he
yeah,
shows
it's
up, he
been-
just does 200 pure
So
damage.
this is
Doing
what I
well
was
for
saying
himself.
about This is what I was saying about Butch. Butch is the same thing, apart from because he has the gap close. Seething can't even stand like within hook range of him. So it's even worse for Necro against Butch.
Oh, he missed the spell there. That sucks.
Low.
Tim is
Yeah,
gonna
definitely.
live if Falcus tanks this Omni. Like, it's
Yeah.
way fast enough.
We've got good defensive
You're-
vision on this
You're
top
right.
lane.
You do max the plunger. The problem with maxing the plunger at this point is he's not had enough mana for the plunger for the last 5 minutes. So it doesn't matter what the cooldown is if he doesn't have the mana to cast it. Because he's not limited by the cooldown, he's limited by whether or not he has enough mana. Oh no. Oh no, Tim. Oh, he's got to sadly walk back to lane with 322 move speed.
He got hit by Focus as well.
Another haste route. Psychophobe might be able to make a play with this. Just put up mana.
He's gonna
He does.
blow you
We
up.
cycled all the way through again? Don't they cycle? Why does he have another haste?
They don't think they do cycle.
Oh, I thought they did. Oh, Omni coming bottom. coming for a kill on these
Oh,
guys.
he's trying to save.
He'll
them
definitely be able to
just for a
pick up
second.
Hoodwink here. He
Yeah,
has
yeah.
the damage.
Just dead.
He will not be able to kill Brew though. Although Brew is really low health when this ends.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
needs to follow the Earthbend.
He gets
Oh,
one.
One.
He gets.
key,
Yeah, he's just dead. I think if he gets one more,
Plonk. He's dead.
Yes, Psychopert.
Big kill.
that was huge.
Big killing.
Go Psychopert.
You feed to reset mana. That's a good point. Yeah, Falcus needs to feed more. I think that is what FGF are missing in this series. Steven getting gone.
Psychovert's just going in on Necro. I like it.
He's only got so much mana. I assume he's going Echo
Oh, and the
Saber.
dodge from the
Yeah.
Hoodwink. Psychopert is so good. What
Yeah,
is
so he's going
happening?
He's going Echo Saber, so this will help with his mana issues.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think I have seen this mid Omni before. I don't think it won, but I think it was still fairly scary.
I thought a long time ago. It has been a while.
Oh, I know. I think it's been played already in this tournament.
Dire's bottom tower.
Oh,
Right.
okay. No, I haven't seen that though.
It's like I don't think it won though. I don't. Maybe it did. I don't know. I don't pay attention to these things. But they've got a ward here. Who likes this? Like this ward by this staircase. This is Viticus on low HP.
I think Centaur's about to die again, but we'll see.
Centaur.
Yeah.
Why would Centaur?
No, he just can't farm. He's just because
Oh.
Disruptor was running at him, and they're both 2 levels higher than with Omni. I think he's
Oh,
just
I
gonna
didn't see
die.
it on the up. Okay, yeah. I didn't
But
know
no, he's hiding near a Lotus pool.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
There's a lot of
Plunge
free
up.
farming happening on.
Big plunge to nothing. Got 6 on Falcons
On
now.
Sith.
That's good. Yeah.
Why is Falcus higher than Tim?
I'd be lying if I told you. It's because Tim had to walk back to lane because he got
Yes.
back to base.
He DP'd, yes, of course. They going Battlefield Jug? No, they going Diff, or they're going Maelstrom. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Maelstrom. Yeah. Makes sense against Viticus, right? You're gonna take magic damage, so even if you can't hit him, you hit someone else, and the lightning procs jump to Viticus. Does some magic damage to
Yep.
his ult. Pretty good.
Can also Mjolnir and do some retaliation.
Yeah, what's up with her gunslinger does a lot of attacks. Oh, could have just TP'd bot. But his TP means he's got... The only mana he has is from the Lotus, which you might want to pop here.
I mean, Einar here is doing the same thing as last game, only now he's more denies than the Patch and the Centaur combined.
44 denies at 13 minutes. That is... I think that's more... Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot.
Psychopert has scouted out some stacks, and he's here farming them.
Is under attack.
I don't think he's seen the ancient stack though, but they. I guess they could do it with like a rock, maybe. I
probably
don't know
guess
if
that's
they have another
that.
way to do it.
Yeah, I think Rock plus Colin should take it pretty easily.
Yeah, Timorous is just getting soloed by the Jug now.
Yep. His game's he's struggling. But Psychopert is gonna carry them because with his mid Omni skills.
Oh yes.
I think they may run out of
Shoot them
damage on Sitout pretty soon.
I don't know. The Juju's a lot. All you need is Necro and Remaster to kite while Jug cleans up, right?
Necro's not going an offensive build though. He went the Yules first because his offlane is building a Radiant, so he can't. So he's gonna farm a lot slower.
I mean, Radiance on Brew is very nice to have because you can just like brew a wave and then walk into it and it just immediately dies.
It is for sure, but your Necro's gonna
Well,
not do much.
you can still go like you can just get like a fast shard and live. I think that's all they really
Psychopert's
need
behind
to
the
do.
offlane here.
Like what's your
Nope,
damage
he's
on
edged.
what's your damage on FGF, right? Centaur doesn't do any damage. Omni does pure
I
damage.
think it's
but
mostly Omni at the
Omni needs to
moment.
be on top. So really
And he's gonna go
Seething-
Harpoon, so that's gonna help.
Yeah, but Seething just needs to avoid.
Uh-oh.
Right? He needs to be able
Psychopert
to
is in
kite
too
and-
far here.
So his shard is more important than anything else, I think.
Oh,
Just
but
look
magic
towards me.
immune.
Yeah.
Oh, the rock comes
FGF.
down. I don't think there were bonds though. No, there were no bonds.
Psychic will help him. Psychic going in now though. Season's in trouble.
Anything
Yeah.
might die here. That's a lot of damage. No.
Oh, big meat plunge.
The Ultim Brew?
Lunch the panda.
Oh, this fight is really badly split though, but they're gonna pick up seeding, I think. Oh my god, he dies to the glimpse.
Oh no.
Oh, guys.
Oh no.
That's
Oh, and
no.
Falcus lands the worst hook he could have.
I think you mean the worst plunger.
Yes,
The car.
sorry.
Trying to ride his car out of there.
But the worst plunger he could have.
He got a good plunger onto the brew, but
To start the fight, and they got split up by the kinetic field, so
Yeah,
he couldn't.
that-
His team couldn't connect on it.
White had money for Maelstrom in that fight, but didn't get
Oh, I
delivered,
just didn't buy it. Oh, that sucks.
Your
unfortunately.
green dudes.
Meant the Dormant Curio again. Really going for this late game power spike. They're hoping to make
I
it
think
to.
you kind of got to, right? Like, you don't want to be fighting early in water. You don't do any damage. Once you get 6 slotted, you just
Yeah, but what does your team do without you?
tear through them. You've got Punch, you've got Center, you've got Omni. They don't try and avoid dying. Because that's what they're good at.
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone.
You got 2 big tanky boys and a healy boy. I think. Oh no,
Oh,
Psycho
big
was
hook.
going in.
Turn
It
around,
is big
Psychover!
punch.
Kill the Brewmaster! Oh, he's not gonna do it.
But yeah, just.
Falcus is starting to land hooks, and they're
Very
just.
little
His
coordination.
team is not there to follow up on it.
Very
Dire's
little
middle
coordination.
tower.
He's gonna land another one.
Oh, Psycho does like going in on Necro, so. Now she can't do it more.
I think Psychover just needs to go on who Falcus hooks. He doesn't
Yeah.
really get a choice.
No. He wants to be killing his Necro, but I think you're right. He just needs to.
Like without Harpoon, he does not get to decide who the fight's on.
Yeah, he's not going Hopping, he's going Blink to Orchid.
Oh, that's not.
Which Orchid stops Season getting overshot. So,
Another hook. Falcus is like 4 for
Yeah.
4 in the last couple hooks.
Psycho is here.
They need
but,
a
oh no, it's
Turl
too
here.
late.
Oh, but he's standing in the field.
Yeah, with the.
Bruce should go down to Omni here.
Should. He's not going.
Nope, he dodges.
Tim's gonna die. Not.
I fear Tim does not know how to play center.
I've been told by Falcus that he does. Psycho dodges Glimpse. What?
Your green dudes.
What? How?
Something bad is happening.
What is that with repel?
Good dudes. ball.
Oh yeah, his repel gives
Yeah.
him deep feet.
Yeah.
I've been assured by Falcus that he does. No, that's percent.
Okay.
He's got 3 braces, he's got magic blade mail. I think the problem is they've got percentage HP damage from Necro. They've got a break from Hoodwink, so he doesn't return that much damage. And then with Brew and Necro, they got a lot of magic burst, so they can just break him, magic burst him. He doesn't return any damage, he just kind of dies.
Psychoverse was
Big
around
hook. Oh, what a save from
fight
Falcus.
still.
Psycho wants to go in. Madman.
He's just running back once more.
Merchandise, he's
Well
tired of
done.
these stupid farming games. He wants to go kill people.
Psycho, please get an item, please. Get an item. Don't just run it.
He's got an Echo Saber, it's enough. It's not enough against.
It's not enough.
For some reason, they have the whole team all the time. Oh,
Big
big
hook.
hook
Big
again.
plunge, sorry. Big meaty plunge.
Oh, and Tim
Cyclops
hasn't
hitting.
maxed his double edge, so
All
we
the
can't
damage.
kill
So
Necro.
Segan will die.
There you go.
I was wondering where the stampedes were in all these fights. 'Cause I feel like
That was my main issue with
forgot.
thinking maybe he doesn't know how to play Centaur, because I haven't seen an ult.
Yeah, I forgot.
and he's found the button now.
I forgot it existed, I'll be honest. I forgot that was a button he had. Oh, Tash should be in trouble, he's gonna die.
Oh, and they're gonna pick up Brew. Please pick up Brew.
They got
Oh, please.
He's got
Please. Oh, okay, they give it to Viticus. Okay, fine. Psychover wanted it, but Viticus is fine too.
FGF loses because of the punch skin. Yeah, Fox is used to hitting hooks, he's not used to plunges. That's what it is.
Yeah, true. The hitbox is different,
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah,
Falcus has been landing plungers though
He
lately.
has been landing
I've seen
plungers.
a
Maybe
bunch
he's-
in a row.
Maybe he's better at plunging than hooking. You know?
Maybe he's finally found his calling in life.
Big meaty plunges.
I
Stacks,
dislike the no meat shield build though. I think he's just gonna
yeah,
kill himself with rock.
Stacks in the jungle. This is something that's been missing in the past from FGF games. The supports don't stack that much, but maybe it's because Falcus is now playing support. I don't know who made the stack. It'd be nice if we could see.
Oh, here he goes. As you're saying it, Falcus is making a stack.
Wonderful.
He
he got it.
landed the stack.
He's
Wonderful.
learning on the job.
There. It's going to be lovely for Viticus when he makes his way back over to that side of the map. Or for Juggernaut if he makes his way there first. I guess we'll see.
Psychobird, I think, is going to get solo ulted here.
Oh,
I think he
please.
could just kill him. I don't think there's any
He's not
reason.
got mana. He's not got mana.
Yeah, but he did before he
No,
TP'd, didn't he?
no, he didn't. No,
Oh, okay.
he had. It's 300 mana for Omni Slash. It's a lot of. It's half his mana pool. Maybe he did. I'm pretty sure he didn't. It's him taking the stacks, not leaking them for his carry. Respect.
Fair enough.
Respect.
He needs them. He is far behind.
As an offlane player, take the stacks. Don't let your carry see them.
Oh yeah, especially when you're trying to hit your blink dagger timing.
Oh yeah. Don't let your carry see them. Don't mention them. Yeah, I think that's what happens in some of our games. So I get told that Time has told me there are stacks, right? I never hear Time tell me there are stacks. And apparently he always tells me, but I never hear him say it. Now I don't know if he's like... But he doesn't take them himself, so I was about to blame him and accuse him of purposely whispering it so he got to take them, but that's not the case, because he didn't take them, so...
My issue with my team is I ask for stacks, and then my 5 will make them in the carry jungle instead of the triangle where I expected them to be made.
I see.
And I was like, oh yeah, I'm looking for the stacks. I'm like, there's none here. And he's like, oh, they're in like the hard and easy camps and stuff over here. I'm like, oh, that's not what I was going for, you fool.
No, I get
hopefully
stacks
they
then,
decide
it's like...
to deny this mid power.
It's like 10...
Falcus?
Oh yeah.
Eye
4
on the ball.
HP. Kill
Come
him.
on, do it. Falcus, Tim. No, you can use the money. It's money. It's worth money. There you go, Falcus. Okay, good job. Smokes
They
immediately.
do see the smoke on
I
Seething.
think Seething's all that happened. Yeah.
Yeah. He's going for Shroud. I like this. Shroud is good. Very good against Pitch.
like
Very good
Shroud,
against Mortal as well.
I'm on smoke with 11. They're
Who's
smoking up.
on
I like this.
Invitational?
They have all their spells minus Muerta because she doesn't have mana. But they're making a move.
And she's got 7 mana, she'll be fine. And she's got two clarities just below
She
as
looks
well.
like I got 2 clarities she could use.
I think they just got them from the career, so.
Oh, she's getting clarity. She has 2 in her backpack, and she's
Maybe
just
just
getting them
gave
from
them
her
ones,
supports
yeah.
anyway. So lazy.
Yo, green dude, something bad is happening.
Does he have a shovel? Oh no, shovel got taken out, didn't it? Oh, I hate that shovel got taken out. The shovel with bottle combination, as a support, being able to just walk up to your mid, dig up a rune and go, there you go, fill up your bottle. It's so nice.
Isn't Shovel gone now?
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
is.
what I'm saying.
Oh, that's so sad.
Sad. Oh,
Honestly,
big-
getting a
big-
ton of water runes is so nice. Big plunge here.
Oh, big plunge.
Oh, he lands it. Oh, he
Oh, no,
cancels
but
though.
Oh no.
Oh, that cancel is gonna kill him.
Oh no. Someone tip
Why
him.
did you cancel?
Tip Falcons. Tip him. You can afford his E-funds now, so you can
It
get
killed the enemy carry though, so it's not too bad.
Oh,
But
no plunge. But they could have killed him without him dying.
without him dying, yeah, and he would have got the XP and not been level 10.
That is a proper reaction to that.
I think Omni did have the ult for that, but it was like he died in 2 shots. It's too hard. Did you just Omni well dismembered? No, you canceled your spell, Falcus.
He's doing a bit of trolling. Bit of trolling.
Omni's got his blink dagger now. Christ, that damage.
And it is only a 2.75 second duration. It's not a... But I'm pretty sure he cancelled.
He absolutely canceled. It was like half a second.
He
He probably doesn't have hold stop on, and he like moved
Yeah,
or
has he got the
something.
new... Has he got... Because it changed into necessities. One of the changes in the new patch, Jesper, you won't have seen if you're not playing.
Oh,
Yes, they
Squiggle says
changed
in the chat, Jug spin strong dispels on the end now. So that's.
Oh.
That is right. Yeah.
I thought
That's great.
Pudge ult couldn't be non-dispellable, but it is. It's strong dispels.
Yeah. No, that's true.
So it was not Falcus. It was just Jug being bullshit.
I think we should still pretend it's his fault though.
No. We're here for morale support.
Yeah.
we're coaching in the middle of a catch. This is no good. You can't do this.
I'll stop there. But I've told him enough. I'll let him figure it out himself. I won't tell him exactly what it is, but I can remind him to read spells because he's reading it. He's still reading the spell.
Oh, I can see it in real time.
Like you can see the wrinkles in his little forehead.
That is where you needed the player perspective to just
Yeah,
see like hover over the
I
icons.
hate that the
He's like adjusting his glasses. He's like, so what at the
you
end?
can see his little eyebrows squinting.
Oh, there's a smoke. There you
there's a
go.
smoke.
Back in Vidi and Timorous Prawn are
There they
already
go.
off.
We've got a blink dagger. Vidi is half health, and
Oh,
so is Prawn.
Yeah.
Not here now. Managed to
We're
stun up
again not
Catastrophe
getting
before he can ult.
a stampede in
Silenced.
here though.
Catastrophe. Oh, he's
Yeah.
gonna live though. And big on
Juggle
slash.
kills
That's-
everybody.
Is it
I
level 18?
don't know what plan was there.
Level 18.
Yeah, he's huge.
He is enormous. He's bigger than Pudge, and Pudge is a big lad.
I don't know what the plan. They smoked without Psycho Vert, I think, which is like a big part of their damage at the moment. And then
Yeah.
they had two heroes at half health, and they were just like, "Yeah, we're
They
just gonna smoke it."
They walked
Their
up,
smoke also broke, and they didn't stampede again.
well, they walked up high ground blind into trees. And then when the smoke popped, two of them immediately got hoodwink bushwhacked. So they couldn't kill Catastrophe during the stun. So then Catastrophe was able to just put out a load of Radiance and Cinderbrew damage afterwards.
I wonder what their plan with that smoke was. Were they going to bottom tower, maybe?
I think they saw the Jug on bot wave. Jug found bot wave and then went to jungle,
okay.
so I think they were looking for the Jug and they happened
Yeah,
to
they
walk
were
into the
definitely
team.
hoping to fight someone by themselves there.
It was a beautiful
weren't-
catastrophe.
They were not looking for a 5-man fight there. You know, evident from the fact that they didn't have 5 people there with them.
Yeah, true. Door. Support Pudge losing a game is unheard of.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever lost a game when I've had a Pudge on my team. Ever. In any position.
True. I think it's just an auto win usually.
Yeah, I think that's why people pick him. That's why he's the most picked hero.
Oh,
It's
big
really
Orchid
nice.
though. That is a really nice
It
Orchid.
should be a dead catastrophe. It is.
I got it.
They didn't really chain the disable there well, but it worked out anyway.
They don't need to, if they just kill him. Pudge nearly got shot.
So he just wants a facet, I guess.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I don't think support Pudge is viable since they got rid of the old shard. I think the old shard was what made support Pudge good.
Oh yeah.
I think without that,
It's like if we're running up here.
he can only basically.
I can see
play
this guy.
mid or offlane.
Nope, he's not interested.
And even offlane, I think it's.
Oh,
tough.
he's realized. Get him! Go get him! Orchid him! Kill him!
Oh, big
He just
meaty plunge. No, no plunge. I think that there's an argument to play him if it's going to be like a good Crimson game. Obviously, he gets
Psychovert's staying too long
Oh,
here.
no.
He's gonna die now.
the smokes. Find him. Oh no, the plunge!
Oh.
Oh, the
okay.
plunge that cancels. The...
I'm gonna call that
Stun.
-2 on plunger count.
I
Because
got- I
that
got the
actually just
cancel.
stopped the kill. That's really
It
unfortunate.
stopped the kill. The plunge giveth and the plunge taketh away.
Whatever the count was, it has been reset
It
and
has
then
been
minus
reset
two.
to -2. Yeah, I agree, Tom.
Working on
Pudge-
Necro. Oh, he's got a Yule stuff.
Pudge is the sort of thing I pick when it's a goon game and I see someone's picked like a brief puzzle on and I go, you know what? Or someone says I'm gonna pick this hero no matter what, and it's a really situational hero, and I'm like, that's fine. I'll play Pudge. You can go play your game, I'll go play my game, and neither of us are playing Dota, but it doesn't matter because I can land hooks and I'll have fun. Yeah, I'm the same. It's very much. There was a video from Slacks ages ago. I think he was talking about people throwing in games. Oh, never mind. Big smoke made. I'll finish my
Oh,
story
smoke.
later. They find
There's
him.
no brew
Can't
here for this
smoke,
fight.
But instantly broke.
There is a stampede available, but we're just
Yeah.
not interested.
Press the button.
The
Push your
plunge
button.
misses.
Why are we not stampeding?
There we go.
Hey!
Finally.
Omni ult to save. No, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now it comes out after the Omni Slice finishes.
oh my god, how many
Just the
turns
turn.
it kills
Steady.
with Muerta though?
Oh,
And they pick up the brew too!
that's so much damage. Oh, he takes
Idiot.
out. he
Okay,
takes
Vidi is
out
online.
Cyclones.
Nerd, but-
He's doing a ton of damage.
Yeah. He now has the Mjolnir. Okay, that was
They
a better
feeding the
fight.
golem? I don't think they're feeding the golem. Oh, they're doing too
Yeah,
much
they
damage. Yeah,
are.
they are
They're
feeding.
feeding the golem.
Maybe he can farm the wave. Come on, click the creeps. Click the creeps. He's AFK.
No!
At least farm the wave with it.
He's holding the waves so the creeps could push up to give them more farm in the safe place. Jug put out a lot of damage, but yeah, he goes down. Maleta gets 1,000 gold from it. A lot of money.
That was big. She's
Fairly-
getting crits out of it, I think. Is that what this
Fairly
is?
even,
This
but she
Claymore's
will
gonna
do, yeah. Fairly even, I think she's going for the magical crit, is what I would guess. Let's see.
be? The Revenant's Brooch, I guess. Yeah, that's probably
that
true.
would-
Well, she already does magic damage, but then she gets bonus lifesteal,
It's
right?
the magic lifesteal, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works. I don't remember.
Do they have any other Invis on their team? This might be a Shadowblade game. Then she could just Shadowblade out of that Omni ult.
Oh, that's interesting. So Maleta can always attack when she's at barrier because of an 8, which means
Yep.
a Ghost Scepter also means she can attack while she's in
Yes,
Ghost Scepter.
very good.
I didn't know that. That's really cool. So she can use like Ghost Scepter to extend her. Oh, she doesn't get the bonus damage, but she can basically extend her ult. That's pretty good.
It does make her more vulnerable to magic damage, though.
Yeah, but if you're against a like I don't know, a Jug who starts Omni Knighting, who starts Omni Slashing, sorry, you can pop.
Oh, and he's already got a
a
nullifier, so it doesn't matter even if she gets a Ghost Scepter.
I hate it when my Jug is omni-knighting.
I hate it when my Jug
Yeah,
is Omni Knighting.
real
as
annoying.
well. I hate it when my Omni Slash is killing my Necro as well.
Smoko? Nah, buying SB. What is SB?
Shadowblade.
Shadowblade. Liar. He's buying an Octarine.
Oh, back to my story. Before Cyclone I stop. So there was a video that Slacks did where he was talking about like people throwing games, and he was saying that like one of the things that really annoys him is when someone like a +1 will hover over a hero, right? So a +1 will hover over like PA and go like me last pick, and it's just hovering over PA, and you're like, okay, whatever.
Plunger? Oh, he plunged
Oh,
his own team again.
it's Tim again. He's a big boy. It's hard to not hit.
I'm gonna
the
blame that
Sentinel.
one on Tim, not
Yeah.
not Pudge.
It's really hard to not hit Sentinel. He's in arms. Look at it.
He blinked into that. That was
Oh, he
totally
blinked into
unacceptable.
the...
Yes.
But yeah, one of them was he's like, yeah, if someone picks a stupid hero, you know,
Oh,
big
the plunger
plunge.
though. Get him, Viticus.
Viticus
Click
needs a
him.
4-star.
Oh.
Oh, he's got Hurricane Pack, but he's not got the mana. No.
Wait, why didn't? Oh, did he get cancelled by the Hoodwink stun?
Yeah, and then Viticus ran out of mana, so he couldn't full staff into catch.
He seems to have this problem fairly consistently on Muerta.
Oh, big plunge. But
I thought it's still happening.
Catastrophe has a Lotus Orb. Not a Lotus Orb, an Aeon Disc.
Catastrophe's going down. All his other Brewlings are dead.
He's just gonna get killed during the speed.
Can they catch them? Oh no.
It looks like
Oh
it.
no.
Oh, that was some money back. I think he hit that one. Give him that one, Valve. Come on.
We'll exclude that one from the counter. That's neither a plus nor a minus.
That's like that was some Z-axis bullshit or something.
I mean, it was weird. Like, Catastrophe has the shard. He should have been able to just pop out of the ultimate when he saw his bandits were getting killed. Like, he probably wouldn't have survived, but it gives him a couple more seconds.
Jamapple, your question, is there a GFG Discord channel? There is not. However, GFG do have a Discord server that's been used for the tournament, if that's what you're asking about. If that's what you're asking about, I would ask Scotty for the link. I don't have it. Or actually, if you look in the
Drop the link. Okay,
yeah.
I'll get it.
Yeah, you can drop the link in chat. I guess I don't know. You just send channel. Yeah, he's a good lad. That's a good one. Okay, Necro has a heart. He's going eggs. You love to see it. Plunge misses. Seething knows he's in danger.
Could be
He can't
this.
say that. He cares not. He's got balls of steel. But I see
How do you feel when you're just like in a lane and suddenly like a plunger just shoots out from the tree?
If I have 4 levels on the fudge, I don't really care. When
I think
my
I'm
jug is
usually
on the-
laughing because it usually misses.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh,
that's
God.
So much
Oh
damage.
my god, the
Destroy
Viticus.
them.
Do you think he's waiting? He's deciding. He has decided that is not the time to go.
It's not- he doesn't want to be there, and he will now leave.
Took a look and he's like, oh,
it's-
I'm good actually. He's got a heart.
Yeah, he's got eggs.
I don't think that matters very much, but he does have one of those.
Well, once he gets eggs, they have, you know, all of the burn magical damage. I don't think it'll matter that much because I don't think he'll be able to stand near Vidicus long enough to use it. I think he'll just
No,
die.
I don't think so. I think he's gonna die.
Yeah, I think he's gonna die too.
Hopefully they actually put some pressure on the map here and Necro doesn't get to Ags very quickly. Oh, that was close, Falcons.
Yeah, the tower though. They're doing well. They're doing better than last game.
Yeah,
It's
they
only
need to do a
something
little bit more
like-
pressure. Don't walk backwards, walk
Jug-
forwards. Come on.
Vidicus has nearly got up with Jug levels. He's one level off now. Jug does have his arrows. He's going
They go in
butterfly.
Roche. They can't decide what they want to do.
He's going Roche, I think. I don't know if this butterfly will actually help against the water though. I don't know if the is the gunslinger prop affected by evasion? Looks like there's going to be a big fight here though.
I'm not sure.
Coming up. Look at the Aegis. They're just going to back off.
Is Marta a decent Aegis carrier? I guess so. She still does a lot of damage even if she doesn't ever roll.
Yeah, she does a lot of damage.
Especially with a Daedalus now, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like it's literally just about the time being alive, clicking people.
As long as the
Nice.
Necro
Orchid?
Oh no!
Oh my
Blunder
god!
again.
These two can't be in the same.
Falcus
They
needs
can't
to-
do this anymore.
Like,
They cannot
Falcus-
do this anymore.
Falcus is 60 gold off blink. Just get your blink, and then you don't.
Aeon disc on
Yeah.
Brewmaster.
Yeah, it's because he keeps getting stunned up at the start of fights. I like
Yeah.
it. I really like it.
I thought that was gonna be an Octarine. He's still gonna die though.
Gotta
If they have
cancel,
any reveal, this is a dead Brewmaster.
cancel the split catastrophe.
Thanks to the Swift Slash.
You only have the Earth
Oh,
Penny,
yes.
you did.
Oh, that was a nice Guardian.
Yeah. Finally gets the Guardian Angel off before the Omni Slash rather than after it.
And they
So
pick up the
Axis
jug
is
somehow.
too.
Wow.
Yeah, Swift Slash was tanked by Omni. Omni Slash was tanked by the Guardian Angel, and then he just went down. Real lot
Very
damage.
nice fight.
Yeah, very well played.
Still
by-
didn't see a stampede, but I'm glad it worked out.
I think Falcus and Tim were just running in circles around each other during that fight. Maybe I'm wrong. That's what it looked like.
I think Falcus hooked him, and
He
then they were
hooked
kind
him,
of just
and
mad
then
at
they
each
were
other.
just softly.
You're in my way
caressing-
again.
Just
And he's like,
softly,
yeah. I know.
softly caressing each other on the back line while the rest
Yeah.
of the team went in.
Well, Vidicus just wins the game alone. Oh, it's done. Okay, it works.
It's just going cooldown.
You are still allowed to stampede? No? Okay. No, we're
Could
not.
save him. He's okay. He's fine. He's got Aegis in him. Why Stampede when
Maybe
got
he's
Aegis
banned
in him?
Stampede, and he only pushed it by accident that one time.
Oh, it might be like me. My Q key isn't working on my keyboard at the moment very well. So
Oh.
about 30% of the time when I press Q, it doesn't press. Maybe that's the case with his R key, and it's just his keyboard doesn't work.
Yeah, maybe.
And maybe he's just like not noticed it, you know? Like he presses it.
Vidicus is actually getting mana. Look at this. He's gonna have mana for the first time this game.
Wow, that's incredible. You might be able to full stuff now. That's wild. And it costs a lot of mana to cast.
I guess, but you're an indie hero. Like, you should have
Yeah, but
got 7 mana regen.
yeah, but all of his spells are so expensive, you know. He's
Yeah,
got
that's true.
look how expensive they are. He's got an arcane room. They're decreased by 30%, but they're still this expensive.
That's true.
Let's see. His ult costs hope he does.
If only Centaur was one of those heroes with 2 buttons for ult. He could be like Dark Willow. It could be he could have 2 ults, where one
Yeah.
speeds everybody up, and then one of them slows him down,
what-
but makes him
You know what I
tankier.
think
Like
would be
Tide.
really, really fun if you know, if he had like an option, you know, what's it called? Magnus, how he had like the RP and the reverse RP. If you
Yeah.
had like Stampede and reverse Stampede, and if you have reverse Stampede, then when you press Alt, you run backwards.
Everyone on the team has to run
Everyone on the
backwards.
team
They're
has to
forced.
run backwards.
Whatever backwards direction is.
Yeah, whichever way you click, you run the opposite direction.
Or what if it's like, what if they all run directly to their base, even over cliffs and stuff? Like they get free pathing, but they don't get to choose where they go.
Yeah, I would love that because I would love to play that in ranked. Like, my team's feeding? Nope. Get out of there.
Yo, you're not allowed. I am the decision maker on this team.
No feeding
And it's
today.
also like it also interacts well with the card because then he's pushing the card instead of pulling it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Turned into a farmer instead of a
Puts-
workhorse.
Puts the
Yeah,
cart
he's
before
just-
the horse.
Has Tormentor been taken by somebody?
Yes, yes, it
It's
got
not
taken
up.
by Sitout.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, me too.
That's just extended in chat.
Yeah, you're right, Tom. I should play Koffel. What's that? My team's feeding? Nope. Get out of there. Yeah, that doesn't work though, because if they're taking damage, then it doesn't help. You need like the old Chen recall. Was that affected by damage? I don't remember.
I think so, but I've never played
But it's
with
like
it.
if I
so
see
don't
my team out
know.
of position, I'm like, oh, you're out of position. Get back here. Yeah. No, I'd like that. I'd like a take control of my teammates button. I think that would really help.
There was like this MOBA on
Cool didn't
Epic,
talk?
like lived for a very short time. Paragon.
Yeah, you're right.
There was like a wisp character in there that you could just pull your tethered targets to yourself. So if they did something stupid, you just pull them back. That was very funny.
Yeah, Tim's right. The old Chen one, it was you teleport them to Fountain. You have to be next to them, but you teleport them to Fountain.
Yeah, that's how they did it.
Not
Fountain
Recall.
Hook.
What was
That's
it
how
called?
The Fountain Hook, yeah.
Recall
It was
wasn't
Recall.
Recall.
Oh, was it? It was Recall Coffin. What was the Chen one? I thought it was Recall. I don't remember.
I remember.
I think it's the same spell actually.
I think it was
the
wasn't it Test of Faith, and then it had a different effect whether you use an ally or an enemy.
I think it was just the.
Viticus is already on 14%
I think it's just the Holy Persuasion, no? It's just if you use Holy
They
Persuasion on.
changed it around
They
a
might
lot
change
of
it now.
times. I think it used to be on Test of Faith.
Brewmaster has a halberd. Pretty good against mortar. I'm not
Viticus
seeing
just walking up here, but they do not have their Warlock for rock range.
Miss Meaty Plunger. Oh, he's got the GD pollen bag. I really like the GD pollen bag.
How long's he got? Is he looking at a minute?
This pollen bag is so strong. I was talking to someone earlier who said they never pick it up because they don't know what it does and they don't want to read it. But
Well, I mean, it only came out a day ago.
20% max,
2 days
20%
ago.
healing reduction, and 12% max HP is down. It's very in an AoE. It's very good. It's a massive AoE. I think this thing's gonna get nerfed. It's so much. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's so specific though. It just counters like all the regen heroes. Like
Yeah,
this
like,
just makes it's for Huskar. It's for Huskar and Necro basically.
Also, it does 12% max HP as damage. 12% max HP in a 700
This is
AoE.
probably gonna go down here.
He might live. He
They're
must
not
have
doing
sound.
any damage.
Okay.
Oh,
Lunge
it's close.
doesn't
Very
hit anyone.
Falcus does the
Big
classic
Ego. Oh,
fudge
no.
thing of
Press it,
hooking
press the
even
pollen
though he
bag.
has a blink.
Oh, the Aegis got.
Oh, the Aegis timed out. This is not a good fight anymore. They are gonna pick up Brewmaster, I think. Oh no, he has a magic meter.
Yes,
They're not even gonna get him.
If Falcus had pressed pollen bag in the middle of that fight, he would have got 2 kills. That's really
Alex going down. It's really close. Oh. Hopefully they get a tower or something.
big
They
plunge.
finally
Oh,
landed
big
a
plunge.
plunger.
They got the
They have
tier
broken high ground. The tower is dead and one of their heroes are down. They can pick this up. This Brewmaster is just running in. He's got nothing.
I mean, this pollen bag is really good against Necro and Jug with his healing and Brewmaster. It's really good this game. He just needs to remember to press it. If he pressed it before, he would have got 2 kills.
They could definitely finish this Rax, although they're
huge
gonna...
plunge.
Oh, he lands another plunger!
Oh, but no healing reduction.
He should
no.
get him. Why can't he attack? Why isn't he attacking?
He's
I think that was Halberd.
he's halberd this guy.
Oh, that sucks.
That's
Somebody's
one down.
taking the
Psycho
juggle.
might
It's
live.
Psychover.
Oh, Psychover goes down. Viticus needs to get out now.
I think
no.
Viticus is gonna
No.
just fight his way down because I think he's gonna die. Yeah. But they got the Rax. Well, they got one of the Rax.
That was.
Yeah.
It could have been worse.
You know what? I would actually like to make a complaint about that situation because the innate ability for Moretta says she can always attack when she's ethereal. That means even if she is disarmed.
Even if she's halberded, yeah. This is
it says
worded
always.
incorrectly.
It doesn't say any exceptions, you know.
That
Get
would
on
be
that
kind of cool
Gaben.
if Halberd just didn't work and Disarm still didn't work. It's like, no, I can always attack.
It'd be like this funny technicality.
Yeah, Muerta can always attack unless disabled when she's ethereal. Come on, Valve, get on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what this GD pulling back is so strong. If he presses in that fight, they just win the fight. They actually just win the fight. The Brewmaster would have gone down really early. The Necro would have died as well. They had them both really low when he did the Blinky and they all jumped on him. Oh, that's unfortunate. You just need to remember to press it. It's a tough one. I've been playing some games with it, and I always just forget to press it as well.
I'd say Vidi is semi-foggy. He's not really killing the whole team yet, but he's getting there.
Yeah, and he will get there. I mean, he's going swift. Once he gets that, I think he will just kill them all.
Sadly, he didn't get a single shard stack from that fight.
Also, doesn't help that they took the fight just after Aegis expired. Like they cut off a little bit sooner. They would
Yeah.
fine.
They should either go up sooner or leave faster, and they didn't do either.
A little bit of lag. Another pause.
Oh, okay.
A pause.
This guy is also answering the door.
Someone's dying.
Net worth looking very interesting at the moment. I don't know if you've seen it recently, but another honourable support, honorary support, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's been in that position a couple of times. He's going back and forth between Lulu, so...
just like his buddy Falcus.
The oh yeah, my what I was saying about slacks before was basically if you see someone pick like a really stupid hero, you know, like I don't know, like
And this is on your team or the enemy team?
on your team, right? If you see like
Okay.
You're playing ranked and someone like first phase is offlane hoodwink, you know, you're like, okay, this game's lost, like no tilt, I'm just gonna play punch, and I don't care what happens. The game is already lost in my head, and I will just play any hero. I'll try a new build and have fun. You know, it's like, what's that? I've got an offlane hoodwink. Okay, I'm gonna go warlock. I'm gonna build a heart. Like, that's... because
I guess. I kind of hate that, actually, because, like, sometimes offlane, like, weird hero picks win. And, like, if
Yeah,
you have a
but
griefing
I
support,
don't know,
because
if-
they're just like, oh, I'm checked out of this game. Like,
but
you
also,
lose a game you could have won.
well, yeah, but if people pick like you carry hoodwink, or something, because people do that sort of thing, you know. Like if someone picks
Yeah,
carry
and
punch
some people
in
are
one of my
really good at
games-
hoodwink, and it works.
Yeah, but like, do you have fun going hard Warlock? Like, when you
Yeah.
were talking about punch, I can imagine like just
Hard
fucking
Warlock
around
is
with
very
throwing
fun.
hooks. That is an enjoyable experience.
You
I don't
go-
think hard Warlock
It
is an
is.
enjoyable
You
experience.
go refresh a heart, and you go the champion of Goroth.
Yeah, but
And
the
your
refresher's
games-
better than the heart. Like, if you're just going straight heart warlock, it doesn't do anything.
No, it does. Because Champion of Goroth does more damage based off how much region you have. So you put down your golem, and it just burns them for a ridiculous amount of damage, and you just play as the golem with like a giga radius. It's very fun. I've done
Ron?
it before. It's very fun.
Tim, I think he thinks he has a team behind him, but he really doesn't.
He's smoked. This team is behind him.
Oh, the
Oh no.
misses.
Oh,
Psychovert's
oh
caught.
no. You could fight him.
Psychovert's mega dead.
He's a straight up gun.
He's mega dead.
Wow, Psychovert has a lot of items. He
No
looks
longer
really... This is a scary inventory if it wasn't on an
Yeah.
Omni.
We now measure omniments in terms of mega deaths. It's the one mega dead. Question for you now. AC. Okay. He still gets brown boots.
I'd like to see that if they bring back those like queue time quizzes they did for some of the battle passes to just show you a build. And
Oh, you have
then
to guess
you have
it.
like options is like bad, good, or
Oh, I
good
see.
if it's not on Monday night.
Not on Omni Night.
Oh, punishments in immediately cancelled.
Can we get a plunger?
No,
Oh, the Aeon gets
fine.
off.
Oh no, Vidicus is in
Viticus,
trouble.
can he
They
do
have-
enough damage to actually
Can
kill
he
this guy? I
They
think
have
he
a pipe
can.
on him. They have a
Probably
pipe.
needs to
Yeah,
be
he
TP
must
though if he
really
wants to.
defend
Nope,
us.
there's an
Please.
Ags on Disruptor. He cannot be
Please
TP
press the
anymore.
pipe. Please press the pipe. Please. Please, Tim.
Doesn't need to.
He does. He does.
That was really bad.
That was really
And
bad.
he finally found his alt buff, and now he's he found the pipe.
Damn it, you're all dead
Yes.
already. What's the point?
Oh, because
Oh, the thing.
Yes.
All right,
He
plus
wanted-
2 to hook.
He wanted to hook Tim for once. When he still goes down. Oh, another big
Oh,
hook.
that was.
This should be a kill.
Oh, he does not have an ult. He doesn't have anything left.
No.
Land the plunger!
No.
Oh,
There's
he
no
doesn't have
cooldown.
it.
Oh
he
no.
can't.
If Tim had stayed with us,
Look
he'd
at
be
he put
fine.
meat shield and he's not
Bring
dying.
words back in.
Shocking.
There you go.
This is doable.
Oh,
Big stone.
Joe does not have anything left. Guys, you gotta do some damage. Click him.
Oh no. Oh no. This one is so
This has
well.
fallen apart.
Another
That was
plunge.
such a bad fight. No, we learned you can't do that, Falcus.
He's landing the plunges. Now Tim's not getting in his way, he is landing.
Yeah. I don't know. Why isn't Centaur pushing any
Oh.
buttons?
He lands again, but he's got no ult. Why not just wait? Why not just wait an extra 3 seconds so you can stun him? He gets him again!
That's it again!
He's just gonna die. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh? Oh no.
Omni
No, that's,
just runs in
oh.
to die.
Yeah, this is an issue.
Alright, this has been a series of
Throws
throws
double.
that have fallen,
Yeah.
Well, he's
brought
not
it from an even game to
the
a
only-
straight
look,
loss.
The only
That
thing
is really
Falcus has
sad.
been throwing is plunges, and he's been throwing them all at Joe.
Unfortunately, Viticus needs to start early BKBing because of the disruptor eggs. They do not have a save
He
for
would be
this.
fine if Centaur pressed pipe, but he's just not pressing pipe. So he's taking all this
He would have been
magic damage.
close. He would have been close. He died to a Hoodwinkle, which, like,
Yeah, it's
I
magical
think would
damage.
have been even more damage.
He stood in Disruptor Rule, which does magical damage. He's taking.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it might have
over.
overkilled him by more than 300 damage.
It's 425. He
Could
died
we
to Necro, which again, no, sorry, the Omni Knight had died earlier to Necro, which could have been stopped from the fight.
Oh yes, he would have absolutely saved Omni, and then
Like,
this guy does not have an ult. Oh, he does have an ult actually. Just no Aeon Disc.
um,
Maybe this is what Vidi needs, an Aeon Disc. Just don't die to Disruptor, put it in your backpack, and then actually win the fight out.
it's like Pipe's such a good pickup because you've got a Whiter who only really cares about magic damage, and an Omni who only really cares about magic damage. So if either of them start getting hit, you just need to press Pipe because they're not going to be started. Like if someone starts fighting Viticus or starts fighting Omni Knight, they're not doing it physical damage. You know, they're always going to be opening up with magical damage. Just press Pipe. Like yeah, it only lasts 8 seconds, but that's 8 seconds chance from what to press BK.
Yeah, but once he's pressed pipe, he won't have it anymore.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with Stampede actually. If you Stampede to go
That's
in,
true.
then you never have Stampede to leave if it goes wrong.
Exactly.
And if you don't Stampede in, the fight always goes badly. So then you always have an excuse to have not pressed Stampede
Yeah.
in again. Yeah.
All these fights are going badly, so he needs to have it to
Yeah.
disengage.
Don't think about.
He still does so much damage though. He could just like
Priestess?
Viticus, as long as Centaur is in there first with a Stampede, Viticus can follow up.
Yes. Do you know what else would really help? And I think would be really cool. If Centaur got his axe.
Card.
So
Yeah, the card.
Yeah, the cards. The cards legitimately would
Because if
probably
he's not
be
in there,
really
then he can BKB before he goes in. Well, he doesn't have BKB either, but
But I imagine if he gets the axe, he's just also not gonna press the card.
What's that?
That's
sorry?
another button he can forget to
Um,
press.
Yeah, but like, it's another button that he has the option of pressing. Like when he slams his head against the keyboard, it's another button that his head might land on.
I'm wondering how that works. Like if he gets another button, is like his attention span divided over the number of buttons he has, so each button has a lower chance of being pressed, or is that there a higher chance that he hits one of the buttons?
Given
no,
that,
no. You should prioritize which buttons are important.
Okay,
Like if
given
you
that
forget
so
a double edge
far-
in these fights, not that big a deal.
Given that so far he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 7 buttons, and I only see him regularly press 3 of them. So if he's pressing half his buttons on average, the question is, will
He
if
doesn't have
he
7 buttons. What's the 7th one?
Blade Mail, Blink, Veil, Pipe, Stampede, Double Edge Hoofstone?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Isn't that 6?
Wait, which ones are you counting?
Hoof Stomp, Double Edge,
Yeah.
Stampede,
Yeah,
Pipe,
yeah,
Veil,
Yeah.
Blade Mail.
and
Oh,
Blink.
Blink, yes, of course, yes. Sorry, it didn't have a mana cost next to it, so I didn't recognize
Zach
it.
was playing the buttons now.
Neither does Double Edge.
What if he rebinds
Well, yeah, but I knew double edge.
pipe to the base button for double edge, and then he'll press it by accident?
Yes,
Oh, that's
that's
great.
That's an incredible idea. I should start doing that. Just bind an item and a spell to the same. Bind like three of my item slots to the same button. It's like the Tinker people with macros. So it's like you like blink and cast all your stuff at once. Maybe it's not actually a macro.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like all of the buttons are on the same button.
Rewrite everything to the same key.
It's all one button. That'd be good.
It's like,
It'd be nice if you could put invoker spells on specific keys.
Yeah, that's called a macro. That's.
I know it's called a macro. I'm just saying it'd be nice, okay? I'm not saying I do it.
I wish I could press one button and press 5 buttons for me. If only there's a way. If only.
AC on Brewmaster. Any other cool items coming out?
Vidi has a swift book. He's going MK.
I saw that.
I guess the
I think he's just
the
using that to
slightest-
replace his boots because he's blinking places and then running a little faster.
Yeah. Well, his boots are marked for sale. I guess he's going for this MKB. He's not. buying
Fortunately,
out for-
Necro made it to Ags.
Oh,
So
finds Lulu. Big full stuff. Misses the plunge.
Oh!
no.
he
only.
has a blink dagger. Just blink onto him and eat him.
He did. Oh, fudge. Yeah, yeah. I think he blinked to.
He blinked to try to get in
plunge,
range,
I
but
think he blinked to plunge. Yeah. Just hit the plunge. There's no Tim isn't in the way. You got no excuse this time, Falcons. No excuse. Maybe that was it. Maybe he was too busy looking out for making sure Tim wasn't in the way, and it threw him off.
maybe.
Catastrophios is level 25 now with the Cinder Brew applies fear. That is incredibly annoying.
What?
Yeah, when you ignite the Cinder
Oh,
Brew, it
God.
fears.
That's
Sorry,
awful.
it is very
Yeah.
annoying.
Viticus has opted for a Monkey King bar instead of something like maybe a Bloodthorn.
Well, against this joke, I think he's having problems with the evasion.
Yeah, he just got
Pops
mopped up.
catastrophe. Did you have to pop ult for that?
No, I don't think he did.
I mean,
but
Aegis is about to expire. I still don't really want to take a fight right now. It's back with 30 seconds. Okay, I didn't realize it was that short.
maybe they can take like a Torment or something. Get something out of the map.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm looking at level 25 skills now. Viticus, plus 20% Gunslinger chance, 65% now. Very nice.
yeah.
Seething-
So he just like almost always double shots. That's cool.
Seething has lower death pools cooldown. Another very cool one. A lot of healing. Not good against.
Bacchus can 1.5 times his 6 flesh sheet.
He can. He could do that. That is an option. How's he only got 6 flesh heaps? What? They've been.
She hasn't done anything.
He's got 2 kills and 9 assists.
He's been struggling.
So-
Eddie is just staring through these
He's got
buildings.
involved in 11 and he only has 6 flesh sheets left.
Yeah. I guess some of them he was dead before the other, but he like did some damage then died before they.
Is he going for the sneaky banner? This is really sad timing. It sucks that they're doing this as the Aegis goes down.
I mean, this happened last time and it nearly cost them the game. DD and Jug as well. They need to back off. They need to leave. Oh no.
Hey,
Oh, no, he's
not
going
back
in.
off. They need to blink up high ground. And they get the tower anyway. Nice.
Nazir is full of fear. They call him Nazir the Fear. He's scared. He's scared of blinking him.
Lulu's doing his best Clinks cosplay.
I mean, he's not made for combat. He's made for like selling shitty quality copper to people.
I saw a great post the other day. It was like a writing prompt. It's like, no one, like when you died, like no one knew who you were. But then 500 years later, 95% of the population knows who you are. And so it was like that's just. So it was like what they know you for is for having really shitty copper.
What do you think about a blessing instead of a refresher on Muerta? Having that AoE deadshot fear thing seems like it really disrupts these team fights.
What's this?
The new Muerta Ags. And if she gets a blessing instead of this refresher. Because what's she even going to replace it with?
Was this changed dispatch?
No, it was
It's very
changed
good. Yeah, it's very
last
good.
patch or the patch before,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
like
I've
an
been loved.
enormous
It was
AoE fear.
It wasn't
Yeah.
this patch. It was
So
definitely the
dumb.
patch before that. It was like definitely earlier than this patch has gone because it was in it's played a lot of War here.
It's basically the reason to
back.
like
He
Muerta
should
to
just
play as
die.
a support. Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair. Oh, and the hook. The plunge, rather.
Oh, damn.
Oh, he lives.
Viticus
This is here.
should ult here. Needs to ult.
Only
Nope,
has
not gonna
to
ult.
ult.
Okay.
Needs to, yeah.
Yeah, but Disruptor's gonna come in. He's gonna get ulted, and then he's not gonna be able to do anything. Oh, he is holding back though. He jumps
Oh,
straight
what
in. Oh no, this is a Disruptor ult. Disruptor ult.
Vidi really needs to leave.
No Disruptor.
Oh, there
Nice
we
got
go.
it.
That's
Urzag.
all.
There he goes. He gets it off in time. Very nice.
Oh, but the Omni Knight during words is not going to do that.
Oh,
much. What a plunge.
the plunger that was never meant to hit.
Bad dude's top racks is getting minced.
No,
The boy who plunged come to die. Oh, now Tim's in to die as well.
Tim,
Oh,
you
the
can
ult.
ult, and you'll all survive. There we
Yay!
go. Well, Warlock
Oh,
will
that's
as
all
he
of
said,
them.
but almost. Gets a rock to form the wave. He figured it out this time. No, form the wave.
I love that both the mid and the puzzle both TP out, and then the rest of the team started piling in.
Yeah, they're just like, it's time to go.
No doubt, it's our time to shine. Yeah,
Doc is convinced there. I am the one that will make this difference. Get me in there.
everyone has buyback apart from Joke, who's 25 mil off. This is, I reckon it's gonna be an hour and a half game.
Yeah,
I don't
I think
see
so. I think we need to see some meteor hammers coming out. They are diving the base, and I don't think. And Viticus does not have a TP, so
they
he is
dive?
waddling his way back.
Did they dive or did they get plunged?
One of them definitely got plunged.
Oh,
I think.
one of them got plunged again.
Oh,
This
we
is,
got
what
Disruptor!
a plunge.
He doesn't have ult though.
He keeps plunging them without dismember.
Yeah.
Looking for another
Stampede up in
plunge.
2.
Oh,
Will
yeah.
we see it?
Okay.
Then.
We're gonna get a.
There
We're gonna
we
get a
go.
stampede.
There
It would
is.
be good.
He's dead.
Okay. No stampede.
Don't need it. Don't need it.
Nope. Don't need it. Stupid spill.
I think that calls for Roche.
I think that calls for. Yeah, you're probably right. They all have buybacks.
I think they're gonna push
There's a
mid.
refresher shard.
I think they're gonna push mid, take the tower, and then go Roche. I think that's what.
Minus Warlock though. Their massive team fight ult, who is now farming the top wave.
Yeah. I mean,
Did they rock in that fight? I didn't even notice.
No, they rocked mid, and it's a long cooldown. Oh yeah, they must have done. Yeah. Where's the...
Yeah, I think they
the
just
golems
rocked. I
top?
didn't even
Yeah.
notice it
Yeah,
do
the
anything.
golems are just walking up top. I didn't see them.
Yeah.
Maybe he used the rock to clear the way. You know, it's a good way.
Luckily,
for us now.
Disruptor's dead.
It's a very good way for us. So. Yep. Okay. Take the tower, and then go rush. You got a buyback.
This is a nice banner too.
Now go rush. You got no mana. Go rush.
They do need a save on their Viticus. He has no mana again. Is there a diffusal blade on somebody?
needs to
Why
go
does he
rush.
never have mana?
Because his spells cost a lot of mana.
Oh! Damn, that was a close save. Where is Viticus? Oh, he's in the base. Okay.
Oh,
He's-
wow. Yeah,
he's killing people.
You don't know.
Oh, he blinks out. Nice.
Oh,
He has enough
the
mana
punch
for a
master
TP.
TP.
Psychovert is soloing Jug. He's trying. He's gonna get hoodwinked though.
It's fine for now. He's lived long enough for Viticus to get another round.
His top barracks has fallen.
Okay.
That's nice.
I really would have liked it if they just got that tower, got the Brewmaster buyback and gone Roche. But
Why did he never have mana?
his spells are really
Ever.
expensive.
I get it. Just use less of them. You need them.
But his all of his spells combined is half his mana.
No.
Yeah.
No way. It's like 600. He's got 1800 mana.
It's not 600, it's 700. And half his mana pool is 900.
Maybe my math isn't all that good, but still. He needs
sorry,
mana. He
it's
needs to become like
250.
fastest spell.
Oh no, Fox is dead.
Uh-oh, he's
Fox
dead.
is very dead.
No, Fox is alive. Muerta could be dying.
Let's just use ult. Her ult
I think
is-
Muerta is
Oh, she's not
dying.
refreshing. She's fine.
It's
She
gonna
might
have
be
to
able
refresh, I
Yeah,
think.
she might be able to take the lead. I'll leave spot back.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna have to refresh.
Yeah.
We'll have to
There
refresh.
we go.
There it is.
Oh no, the...
Oh my
Oh,
Falcon!
Falcons.
Come on,
Tip him.
man.
He's got to be tipped for that.
Bruh.
That's a -3. That's a
He
-3.
is making it as hard as possible for his team to win this game. And look at this. Viticus is once again out of mana running on the map.
What's the plunge counter on? I think it's. I
Oh
think it's
my
deep in
god.
the
I don't know,
negative
like
now.
negative 13 probably?
Oh dear. That's refresh it down as well for 2.5 minutes. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Although Falcus did get another flesh heap out of that somehow. I don't know who was on, but
he's
he's
up
at
to
7 now.
No, he didn't.
Please
He
give
didn't
that to your
just steal
Viticus.
that from me.
The regen. Falcus. Viticus, come take this. Come take this regen. Yes, he got it. He's got mana.
Oh dear. Right, they're going Rush. Okay. They've realised Rush is a good idea. Look how quick he's dying. Let's pull that. Someone's just invaded his home with like a cannon. Oh, could just a refresh. Please give the refresh to Wallet. Please. Please give the Wallet. Wallet's going Hex. Okay, I like that. I don't like... Okay, this is a big pet peeve of mine. Warlock has gone Eggs instead of Refresher. Which I really hate. One, because double bonds is really, really good. Why would you not want double bonds? That's the first reason. The second reason is, he's gone Champion of North, so he wants more health and mana regen. And Refresher gives health and mana regen. What does Axe do? Can anybody tell me?
Double stun.
What does Axe do that Refresher doesn't do? Why do people
Double stun.
always go Axe first? Refresher is double stun.
I mean, it's cheaper on the mana. That is
But he's
the
got
biggest
2,000
difference. I don't think
per
that
annum.
matters. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much here, but like in some games, that is why you go Axe over Refresher, because you don't have the mana to
But you've got mana
offering
boots.
twice. Yeah, as I said, like in this game, she definitely does, but
But also, even if you don't ult
normally
twice,
that's the reason.
just for like double fatal bonds. I don't.
I mean, the game's gonna go another 20 minutes. He'll have a refresher, don't worry.
He's going Hex. He's not gonna get refresher.
That's fine.
Not yet.
20 more
Anyway.
minutes, he'll have plenty of time. What are our tier 5s coming out?
Okay, both +1s have buyback. Only that has
There's a
buyback.
Stygian on Jug.
Really?
That's bad.
Stygian Jug.
There is a Dormant Curio on Centaur. He's gonna have a tier 5
Oh my
with a Dormant
God.
Curio.
Something good, please.
That's amazing. Please tell me he got a good one.
What you just got like a terrible.
He got a
one now?
Stygian. Oh, he got all bad ones though. A Stygian. Well, he got a
what about
Fallen
the-
Sky.
what
He
about the
could get a
30%
bonus Fallen
an
Sky.
extra 3 XP
I think
a
it.
minute.
I think the Unleashed only affects
Oh, no, the debuff
artifact,
duration.
not the
Does
thing.
the debuff duration, no? For the extra stone?
Oh, it does get. It does get bonus. No, it doesn't.
I think the
I don't
debuff
think
duration
the
does.
Dormant Curio affects the enchantment. It's just
Yeah.
the artifact.
Oh, I thought it just. I thought it, the whole point was it affected the enchantment. No?
No, only the actual thing. It increases the armor the Stygian reduces.
Oh.
But
Oh.
what if you go Unrelenting Eye, and instead of 100% slow
Then you
resistance,
go-
you get
Then you
130%?
go.
Oh my god.
When you get
That's
slowed,
actually
you go
not-
faster.
That's actually.
He
not
went
bad.
Fallen Sky. Alright, he's gonna Fallen
I
Sky
think
in
Fallen
and
Sky
blink
is the
out. I
best,
like
though.
this.
I don't think the slow one
Is
would
that
be
is that a
terrible.
Necro?
That's dead.
Why is Necro? Wait, was he a rape? What was that?
I don't.
Oh,
I
he got Helm of the Undying. That's fine.
Oh. Let's see. Okay.
All right, so Tim can
Oh my-
Fallen Sky
oh,
this
no.
building and then
Oh,
blink
oh,
out.
What a plunger. But it's onto a.
That's not
Oh,
real
no, it's onto
though.
a lid. Oh, that's why you might
Yeah,
have
it's
that.
just the eggs.
Weta has a divine regalia, which I respect.
Yeah,
That's-
and
that's
it's
bold.
like
That is very.
very scared. Should be very scared. Has a
Yeah.
refresher. Man, not
What?
PKB, man.
What is Weta's inventory?
He has too many things.
He's got
This is why I'm
too
saying he needs the blessing. Because, like, having a Mjolnir in
I
your
think he needs to
backpack
give
is
that cheese
nuts.
to someone else.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, Warlock has to
I
be
really
realize
like
your
cheese.
Centaur
Oh,
does not use
no.
his...
Yes, focus.
Oh, yes.
That was
Guys,
Tim.
it's
No.
not that hard.
No, that was Tim.
I know it is,
That was
but it's
Falcus.
both of them.
That one was Falcus.
It's so consistent.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
my God.
Oh my god,
So
who shots
bad.
Jug?
Yeah. And then gets glimpsed out, so he lives.
Oh my god, that was
It's a
so
lot- it's a lot
fast.
of damage.
Is Centaur going to use the Fallen Sky?
Big,
No.
Big plunge onto Wurzo. Buyback from Joe.
Wow. Instant megas. That was insane.
What's going on here? Omni Slash kills.
There are multiple fights happening all over the place.
Omni
Aegis
Slash
is down,
kills
Jug killed
someone.
Aegis.
Oh, Jug Aegis. Psychopa dead.
Omni Knight is very tanky. Necro's dead, but will live for
Necro's
another
vibing
second.
for 10 seconds. Because someone died next to him. 'Cause,
So does Divine Regalia work with the Aegis? It looks like it
no,
does.
No, because you don't. Yeah, because you don't die. It's just
That's
the classes
great.
of death. Yeah.
I mean, you totally do die.
No, because no, it's not classed as a kill. Like you don't get if you look at the scoreboard afterwards, you don't. It's not classed as a kill if you give it away.
No, but it is
Not like
kind
it
of
counts for
time
Legion.
spent
Oh, come on! How are they so good at this?
Yeah, they're just
We did
winning the
it.
game. Well,
Yeah.
They are.
Well,
Okay.
what a game! That was a great game.
I don't know if I called it a great game. It was entertaining. though.
That was yeah.
That was great.
That's what makes the game great. That was a very entertaining game.
all they had to do was pick
That
focus
was-
buds.
That was one of my favorite
was the key.
games. That was one of my favorite games that I've watched.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Omni Knight Mid won the game.
I did it.
I mean, he was in the game.
He was-
didn't
he
win,
was on
but
the winning
Like, it is a win.
Omni Knight Mid won in a game of Dota 2.
Yes. Won in a game. Did not win the game, but won a
He
game.
did also tank more damage than Sitout.
Vinicus had almost 1,000 last hit.
Yeah.
He's just off 100,000 hero damage
True,
as
True
well.
got
Oh my
700.
god.
What? Where did my
Psychopper
afternoon
did
go?
some decent damage though. 44k, that's not bad.
It's not... Look
More than the whole
look
rest
at,
of the other team.
Look at the kill distribution on the Radiant team. It's just Water. And then the rest everyone killed
Just
through
Muerta,
once.
yeah.
Everyone killed through once, they got a couple of spots.
And then Muerta killed him 8 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Necro
Oh.
Necro ate his eggs. Okay. Thanks. Why did he eat his eggs? What did he get in his place?
He was hungry.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
He was-
Yeah, he just ate it and it didn't get any damage. He was just hungry.
Maybe he thought he was gonna have something else. I
But
don't
like,
know.
then what you do? Okay, here's a top tip: you lock the axe combining, but you keep the recipe inventory, because then you keep the stats. So then you have it ready to eat. You have it like a sandwich in a little sandwich bag, right? It's ready to eat,
In a
but it's
lunchbox,
not
yeah.
it's not pre-consumed. Whereas
Look
you
at
have
this
like
I bought a
game.
sandwich
It
and
was
a
literally
sandwich.
just.
instead of like
It
taking
was just the carries.
instead of taking a packed lunch to work, he like ate his dinner with his breakfast. You know, it's not. It's not what you want to do. Okay, yeah, no, it was yeah, the damage was
Plunged his team to victory.
literally just a lot of damage. He did plunge his team to victory. I don't know. Anyway, let's get should we get someone in? Let's get someone in. Who's around? Let's get a Falcus in. I want to talk to Falcus after that.
I bet he had a counter. He was probably counting in his head. He was like,
I've
oh,
renamed the casting channel as appropriate.
Let's see if we can get him in. Maybe not. Might need one of you to go collect him. He's not paying attention.
He's just gone out to buy a new plunger.
Yeah, that's it. He's got to bury his
that
head
one's
in
all
shame
used up. He
after,
landed too many.
He's got to bury his head in shame. I guess not. Okay. Cool. Is there anyone from Sitout that wants to join instead then? I don't know if
Anyone.
anyone.
Please.
Does anyone want to join? No one wants to talk to us. It's all done after that. game.
I don't disagree with them. We're awful to talk to.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I don't know about that. That's fine. If they
Oh,
want to talk
Falcus
to us,
joined
then-
Team 6. Look at this. He changed
Oh,
teams.
he's
he joined
changed
along,
teams.
but he's not. I don't know. I guess if no one wants to talk to us, then
He's abandoned his team.
we'll just leave it there. That's okay. They don't have to talk to
He's
us.
like they don't deserve my plungers.
Well, I think Falcus was helping the enemy team, in some ways with some of the punches. Oh, there he is, Falcus. Speak to the devil.
Hey, we
sorry,
got him.
I was renting it.
Yeah, we weren't sure. We weren't sure which team
Ranting
you
about
were.
your centaur blinking into your hook so much.
We
Is
weren't
that
sure
what it was?
which team you were playing for. Some of those.
What with the hooks?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? It was a rough punch game, but I had fun with it. Like I didn't land a lot of good hooks, but fuck me, did you see my cast range by the end?
You landed a lot
It was
of
big.
You landed a lot of plunges. I will say that you landed a lot of them.
Yeah.
I
Unfortunately,
didn't see any hooks in that game actually. I
Yeah,
saw a
we
lot of
didn't see-
plungers.
We didn't see any hooks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's because like I didn't realize there was a hard dispel on the spin, so that was a fucking nightmare. Apparently, that's been the case for ages. That's just me
Yeah.
being dumb. And then yeah, it was just difficult to hit sometimes. And yeah, there was quite a few times where Tim and I were in perfect unison on initiating. The issue was.
But he decided to blink
Like
initiate.
we
and you
initiated the
decided to
exact same
plunge
time.
initiate.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. One of the times I even said, I'm hooking this, and he blinked in front of it, and I was like, for fuck's sake. And then towards the end, I was just aiming for it. I was just trying to do it because I thought
Well, we could
it's
tell
quite
you were
funny,
really
really.
consistent.
He gets in there, he gets a stun and back to safety. I mean, that's a ranged stun, basically. That's what we've created there. I think that's good.
I think my favourite one was when they were pushing high ground and you hooked the jug 4 or 5 times in a row, each time without your ult
Yeah.
up. So you kept hooking him. You didn't have a stun, so you just walk off.
I mean, honestly, I was just disrupting at that point. It's a mixture of like just trying to stop them feeling comfortable and also doing that pudge thing of going, there's someone I can hook, therefore I will hook.
So I must hook, yeah.
I
You
hook,
put the
therefore I
Sarah
am.
in,
Like,
like-
you don't
Yeah,
do it because it's a good idea. But no, I mean, we went into today as a whole. I said to the guys, I said, look, we're not making playoffs now. Like, it is technically possible, but all of the things that had to happen for it to happen, I was like, it's not happening. Like, let's just try and have fun. I mean, Viddy still really wants to be competitive. He's a competitive soul, which is absolutely fair. Like, I wasn't saying throw the game. I was saying let's just play some stuff we want to. We drafted a little bit, trying to like win the first game, I think, and it didn't pay off. That Ursa got really out of hand.
Yeah.
And then game 2, I said, right, boys, fuck it. Like, I'm just picking stuff that's going to be fun. And I was like, I haven't played Pudge this tournament, so I'm doing it.
I called that was what's going on.
Yeah, as soon as that Centaur comes out, I was all chatting to Sitout, to Catastrophe, saying I'm going to try the boots build, just trying to keep on the thing that I was playing the Centaur. They definitely didn't believe it, but
Yeah.
But no, and then Stegavit really wanted to do this Omni mid. Mareep likes the Warlocks, that was easy. And then Viddy just comes out with this Muerta, and I was like, you know what, if they don't ban it, like the magic damage feels good here. I'm worried about the Necro, so that works. And then I picked it, and I said to Viddy, I said, I'm expecting big things from this Muerta mind. And he said, I don't think I've played it in like 2 years. And I was like, but I mean, he came out and he performed basically every time his ult was up, he's in there. Like he really started.
Well, he was in there till he got punched out.
Once he got farmed, he was like tempo. Yeah, there's a few times I hooked him and he was absolutely fucking fuming. But I was like, mate, like I hooked him one time right when he was getting Gleipnir, and there was like 3 coming on, and we just used the Centaur blink. I was like, we've got nothing to help you, so yes, I hooked you out. Fuck
Yeah, there were.
Deal with it.
I think there were about 3 times you saved 1 or 2 enemy team members by hooking him away from them.
I mean, possibly it's hard sometimes, and there's also the fact that my plunger ended up with like a 5-second plus travel time. Like I hooked him back to base one time, and it's because I cast the hook before he ulted.
You have to like
And then I saw him
pre-glimpse.
ult,
You gotta
and I
like
had
know where they're
time
gonna
to
be.
say, sorry, Viddy, I've hooked you before the hook hit. Yeah, it was rough on the punch. I mean, I had no sleep. It was bad. Like early on, I was trying to say, guys, I really need kills, and we just weren't getting them.
We were really hoping.
I was
you were
debating
taking
which
that.
25 you were
Yeah,
telling
we really
you were
hoped
gonna
you
take
were
with
gonna take
6 fleshy.
the 1.5
You know
times
what?
fleshy.
I should have gone for the other, but I just by default go for the extra fleep. I'm just used to.
Oh wait,
having
did you
way more
actually
fleep
take
boys.
that one? I didn't see.
Yeah, I did. It was over. It was over by that point. It's fine. It's fine.
Um,
But
so-
no, I mean, it was a good game today. I respect the deny on the Aegis from the boys the first game. As I said, do it in a grand final and I'll respect you. But
So in that first game, what were your thoughts with the draft? Because with the first pick Ursa coming out, we thought you were gonna like hard counter it, pick like a Wraith King in lane against it, and just like run it over. What was kind of your thinking? Because you ended up picking
Yeah, so, I
Razor,
mean,
who you
the
don't really
Ursa
care
came-
about, and like Lena, who can kind of
So-
just blow up.
So the Ursa came out, and it was like, oh fuck, they're really going for this. And like I'd probably been gonna pick up the axe because also it denies it from Catastrophe, and I like the axe. But into the Ursa, I just thought, nope, bad idea. So then I was like, right, well maybe Legion. I was like, it's not going to be great in lane, but at least then we can, with the blade mail we can get some jewels, we can lock it down, we can hopefully kill it. And then the Lina was kind of, we were running through options. It was suggested. I thought it sounded nice. It was a good amount of damage. It's a stun. There's the ult on that. And then we get down to like a carry pick basically, and. Well, I regret picking the techies as well. I think we were originally going to go Veno, but then
I think Veno
the discussion just kind of disappeared elsewhere.
Veno
Yeah, it would have helped more in lane. I mean, the Disruptor, I said to the guys before, the Disruptor won them that lane so hard. It was hell to deal with.
I'm surprised you didn't ban the Disruptor in both games.
I thought, they don't have the Ursa in game 2. Let's leave the Disruptor in. It'll be fine.
I'm pretty sure
it's not because they've got spin.
I'm pretty sure it might be better than Work Explore Work. It is. I'm pretty sure it's his best hero. Yeah. It is very, very good.
But yeah, I mean, and then we get to the last pick, and we'd wasted so much time debating the Lina. I mean, we've had some draft issues in general. Like, I'll struggle with some of the lads of trying to get them to like come up with some ideas or pick something. Like, I don't claim to know all the counters. Like, my drafting style tends to be to lean on the people playing the roles and then sort of logic it out or get them to sort of talk it through, and then we can work out if it's a good idea.
I see.
That hasn't gone great necessarily with this team. So we're kind of running through options, and we knew we wanted someone maybe with some beef. They picked the Wraith King, so that was out. I mean, Vidi likes getting last pick, or at least second last pick.
Do you play Wraith King?
Yeah. I can. Anyone can play Wraith King.
Yeah, because we were very surprised that like in the first game he was picked like 4th pick, and the second game he was like the last ban. It's like this is like a first pickable hero.
Firstly, I don't like him. I think he's boring.
Okay.
And secondly, I honestly didn't realize that he was considered a big Ursa counter. Otherwise, I would have picked him instead of the Legion.
You didn't watch our game, did you?
No, I clearly just wasn't aware. I wouldn't mind. I literally, because this is the other thing I could maybe use from someone on my team is like someone just doing a bit of admin of like just going on Dota buff or something and looking up counters just to double check them. Because I did that after game 1, and I'm looking through these heroes like, why didn't we pick any of these?
Yeah, yeah. We were saying like we think you need to kind of punish the first picker a bit more, but I guess it's with your hero pools, there's only so much you can do.
Well, this is exactly what we said after. There was a few issues in game 1. But yeah, I mean, I knew the games were going to be hard. Like, they're pretty good across the board. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've definitely got people in lanes on our team that can be punished.
Yeah.
Sitout don't really. I'd say their off lane's possibly weaker, but like their supports really carry them through like some early game stuff. Like, they're very, very reliable and some great saves. So, I mean... It's rough.
Also,
OGs.
What was up with Psychopher on this mid Omni? I think we saw it in a game the other day, and it feels a bit weird.
I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
He said he'd mentioned it before the game. He was saying that like he thought Omni was viable mid because like he put a message in saying like one of the changes or abilities. 1 sec, I can grab it. What he said? He said I like Omni mid 2 abilities, Hammer of Purity, mana cost decrease, now briefly slows target's movement speed by 75% for 0.2 seconds. Now also increases attack range by 75 for the hit. So he was just saying that like because that had been buffed, he quite liked it.
See,
I wasn't necessarily planning to draft it, but then game 2, as I say, it was like, well, we've already lost the first game. Like, I don't think that went with the original strategy of play for fun. So I was like, I'm picking the Pudge here. That's happening. So, I said to Psychovert, what do you want to play? He said, I want Omni mid. I said, can't say no. I'm picking Pudge for me, regardless of what happens here. So,
yeah,
like,
I think
it did all right.
I
did pretty well.
It did pretty well, yeah.
Steving said he was a bit worried. Like, he thought that the Necro would do better than it did. So obviously it must have done something.
Yeah.
And later game, it's pretty good. The heal was coming out and stuff. He saved me with his ult one time.
Yeah, so it lanes like a Pudge does into Necro, in that you have a lot of like AoE magical damage around you that he can't avoid. I think Pudge will do better mid against him because you have to get close. The Omni doesn't, but you can zone Necro out quite effectively.
Yeah. I mean, Psychovert does play Pudge, so it could have been Pudge mid.
That's what I thought it was going to be.
The line there is, I will never touch Omni Knight. I hate him.
Well, I thought it might be like, I don't know, maybe Mareep plays Omni without was known.
It could have been, yeah.
I can imagine
I mean,
Tim
it's just a
playing
shit.
Walk.
He just looks like a shit point. I'm sorry, boys. I have to go drop my girlfriend
Oh,
at the
that's
station.
fine. Yeah,
She's
you-
just come
you go.
running in,
That's
panicking.
okay.
So,
Have fun,
but,
good game.
thank you very much.
That's
And
awesome.
GG's to everyone. Cheers.
Jeez.
Sorry, bye.
Well, what a lovely lad with many a plunge. He needs to go plunge, I guess.
What a Fudge player.
Maybe
What a
his
Fudge
toilet
player.
is blocked. He needs to go to the plunger. All right. Who are we getting in from Sitout? We could get Seething. I kind of want to get Words. I think Words like a great time.
You can get Catastrophe, and if you want to shit talk more
Yes,
about the raid.
true. Yeah. You know what? I don't want to talk to him purely because of that. I don't think I will speak to him for the next week because of that, actually. Let's get. Who wants to come in from Sitout? Does anyone want to? Anyone come in? There's got to be someone, right? There's got to be someone. No. Oh, there we go. We got Seething. He's been forcibly moved by someone. Perhaps himself.
Excellent.
How are you doing?
With
Seething?
myself in the accessible casting room now.
What's
I'm
this?
accessible.
Oh, I see.
You're not in the one. I don't need to be a caster to come here. I don't need to send the zero in.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, how are you doing? How are you feeling after those two
I'm
games?
alright. Yeah, no, it's good. It's interesting games, honestly. Like interesting games. I think we did well game one. I think we played well game two. I think it's a lot of what is it? New patch, new like draft teething issues. Like one of those. Like that worked. Was doing a lot late game.
What was that?
Oh, tell you what, let's do the Falcons way of let's start with game one. You know?
Okay, sure. Yeah, we can do that.
Let's pull up game one because otherwise I'm gonna like lament game two because that's the one we just played.
Yeah, sure. You talk about whatever you want first. I don't mind. This is very strange. But not in the same. One's a best of three, one's a best of two. It's very strange.
Okay.
Okay.
This is amazing production quality in this tournament. We love to say.
Well, we had a live replay in one of the games.
Yeah. Oh, live replay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
It was pretty cool.
it was pretty cool.
I gotta say now. There's one person I want to shout out, which is like another flawless game. Like he
Yeah.
didn't die in the game before this one in the clock, and he didn't die in this round. So like, my God, it's
Where's, like,
just
great
surviving
Quality
constantly.
support. Not quite as good as Vi, but he's close.
Yes.
He'd be my second choice for plus 5. I just say.
Very kind of you. Yeah, I think game one was smooth, executed very well. We were a little thrown by the last minute stand-in, but it didn't really affect our calculations too much. If you're gonna ask me about like Catastrophe's boots of speed and Quelling Blade, like I don't know, man. Like he won the game. Like I'm assuming it's because like Razor's gonna try and run you down and Dazzle's gonna try and run you down level 1. Like,
you know why he did
that's
it?
my thinking.
We know why he did it.
Then why did he do it?
It's because he's insane. No, it's because of the slow from Razor and Dazzle. But the solution
To say like
the solution is to not stand out of position rather than to go boost.
I hold.
So-
I think it was the correct decision. I think it won in that lane.
I think it won on the lane, honestly, and I
I
think
watched him-
Catastrophe's like
I
he
watched
was
him die.
kind of my MVP for like I know like Nazir was doing goated work as always, but like he was kind of like my MVP in game one. Like he just kind of like stood there at the front, warded them away so they couldn't blink on the back line like with the Radiance.
I watched him die twice in a row in lanes, being out of position, and the boots did not save him. So I stand
I mean,
by.
it's Razor
Pure-
Dazzle. What are you gonna
pure
do? You're
positioning.
gonna die.
It's Razor Dazzle, like
Yeah, but he was stood further into the lane than the Razor was. He was diving the Razor.
the man's a maverick. Like you can't act him for that. Like
However, I will say
it's
that
like Jerax. You just kind of like have to follow it. You know?
the thing that annoys me more was the fact that he queued up a refresher as his first item and it didn't build it. Now was that
That's incredible. That's incredible.
was that something
You know he just
planned
does
to
that
do?
to troll people. You know he
Yeah,
just
I
does that
wasn't
to troll
sure.
people.
I wasn't
Did
sure.
you clock that like he was changing facets like before
Yeah, he
like
did.
the strategy time because
Yeah,
to
he
make
did.
everyone to bait everyone to think he's gonna pick the spectral blade. Like we were laughing.
I would have actually quite liked the spectral blade. I think it would have been fine.
You would like spectral blades? You would have
Yeah,
liked
because
spectral blade?
because
Well, too
Legion
bad.
gets-
You get nothing.
She gets a lot of damage
get nothing.
from the Q onto
No,
the skeletons.
Yeah, bone guards. No,
Speaking of debates, he also debated us into thinking he was gonna go refresher
Yeah,
first, and
that's-
it was very
that's what
disappointing.
I'm
that he
exactly.
didn't.
Which
That's
I
like
think
it. It was cool.
I think it would have been fun. That would have been more fun than denying the Aegis. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, we did deny that just to be fair. I kind of forgot that happened. Yeah, that's good. Very
Yeah,
good.
there's a question I have about the draft, which is Wraith King was picked
Yeah.
was it like 4th pick by you guys in the first game?
Yeah.
Wasn't picked in the second game. It was like banned last. What
It was banned. It was banned last. Yeah.
what did you did you not want it? Did you not put any value?
No,
in
no,
making
no.
a second
Sorry,
one?
the plan was basically like I know Falcus is hero pool, and every one of them is just countered by Ursa in lane.
I see.
So we were just like, let's get
Okay.
Ursa, and also pigeonholes Vidi's heroes a bit because he wants to. Because I understand that Falcus wants Vidi to win lane, and if the more heroes we take out where he can't win lane on, like the better. And Ursa is one of those heroes he tries to win lane on. So we're like, oh, we may as well just give it to Nazir, who wants it. It's good right now in the patch. It takes away from Vidi's hero pool, Falcus's hero pool, and Tim's hero pool can't counter. We just first phase it, no problem, and then just build around that. And then we drew in. We went Disruptor because Disruptor combos quite nicely with Ursa and can do some shenanigans. We waited for I think the Legion pick, and then we can pulled out Shadow Demon Wraith King, which was the original lane plan that we'd got.
I see. So you picked the Ursa early, expecting to pick the Legion.
Yeah.
That
Yes,
makes
exactly.
sense.
And then we pull out Shadow Demon to fuck the Legion.
Because one thing I was saying, I'm pretty sure I was pretty sure Falcus played Wraith King, and I asked him afterwards, and he said he does play it
I don't think
reluctantly.
I've not really seen him play it that
He
much.
plays it reluctantly,
Like,
but he does play it.
You also forget though that like Falcus's position is he's got two supports with a noticeable MMR difference between him, so he needs to be the one leading the charge going in. And Wraith King requires a lot of farm to do that, and if he loses the lane, which is to be honest, kind of likely, given that like you've kind of got Tim as your support, like you need to plan for the fact that if you take a greedy hero like Wraith King who needs Radiance and Blink to do its job, you might have lost half the map by that time.
I see. I understood that. I think the only reason I was suggesting it is because it's Ursa, and he completely just dominates Ursa in lane. To a point where like you basically can't lose the lane against Ursa. It's that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a fair cop. Like I just had a feeling I knew what Falcus was going to go for in game one.
So in game two, what were your thoughts now when the Ursa gets banned and now he can't? Because I was thinking you might pull out a Lifestealer for the same reason.
The Lifestealer's been the problem there is like Lifestealer's been gutted.
Oh,
like,
has he? Yeah, I didn't know it got changed.
It's been nerfed.
Okay,
no, Lifestealer got hit with a nerf button, and we're still trying to figure out what works in the new patch. So we had some plans. I really wanted to draft Dawnbreaker Hoodwink for our off lane, and yeah, so you can see here, like the max hit health scale has been nerfed a bit. The max health damage has been increased.
Oh, so it's nerfed at a higher level. It's better at level 1 though.
Yeah, but like, when does the innate scale up?
With
the innate scale up? Is it on Infest or is it on
Suninfest?
passive?
Yeah,
One of his W.
Suninfest.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think I was told it was.
It may well be.
It was bad. It's been buffed. It's been. I guess you also got to consider that Radiance was nerfed, and Radiance is also picked up by Lifestealer really early. So also don't really want to hit with that because obviously, like if the core item you're buying on that hero is nerfed, like
yeah, that makes sense.
You don't really want to. Yeah, so that's kind of thinking. So we tried Jug, mainly because I think.
Just the same thing.
Draft order.
Just the same thing. Yeah, into Warlock Centaur is pretty good. Yeah.
It's a Warlock Centaur. I think that was the thinking. I am really annoyed about the Necro pick. I shouldn't have picked it. Okay, so here's my issue. I've played against Divine Omni-Knight mids a couple of times. The trouble I have with it is like I don't play against it enough to know what counters it. Because I've got my ass beat on Storm Spirits against Omni-Knight like once or twice before, and it is an absolute misery to play against every time, because you have to rejig all of the items that you're going for, because you suddenly need to buy Dispels to deal with the Omni-Knight ult and the Omni-Knight repel. I don't know if anything was changed in 7.39. With regards to the repel, because I thought that like the way the Magic community worked was like, oh, you get Yules and dispelled at the same time, whereas in reality, I put the Yules on him and then he's got 2.5 seconds to walk around as he likes before the dispel was applied. So my supports kept dying even though I tried to dispel him, even though it's Magic community. So that's the issue that I was having with it.
I see.
I also thought Necro would just be better against it than it was. It was actually very mid, very tepid
Yeah.
Necro game.
Yeah, it's kind of like
'cause I could see.
we were saying it's kind of like a mid punch against mid necro. Apart like he doesn't have the gap close, but apart from that,
Yeah.
he puts out so much magic damage you can't really
Yeah.
lane that well.
Yeah, it's the pure damage as well, and it's like I'm not really sure what to do about it. TBH, like I was not because I thought it'd be a good Necro game. It's like, oh, they got 3 strength heroes. They got Warlock who's kind of like slow and like isn't going to run away very fast. I'm like, it's a good Necro game in theory, but the reality is like that the Omni Knight mid cheese, and I do call it cheese because it relies on the enemy team not knowing how to deal with it, was very strong.
Actually, could have
So
played
you've had
something
this,
like you want to play someone who's good against burst, like a TA maybe. I don't know how. I know TA's been
I don't know,
nerfed a bit. I don't
it's
she's
like
been completely gutted, but
but then you have the issue of the immunity to physical damage, and you need to buy dispels, and
Yeah,
TA
true.
doesn't want to buy the early dispel, does she?
Hmm.
So it's like it's a complex problem because I think Obsta's played it mid a couple of times as well, and it works. And they have buffed Omni Knight. Like I was talking to Wozak, they have buffed him considerably. I just yeah, it was just because I saw Cyclobird played it mid on Dodo buff, and I was like, okay, what works against this? And I just didn't know what it works against it, to be honest.
Maybe
Like,
like
it's
maybe
such
like a mid
niche.
razor.
With Razor.
Just
Again,
kind of
it's the issue. Yeah,
because you take away his
maybe. I
base
think
damage
with
and then
Razor-
he's just kind of a bit sad. Oh no, because you
Yeah.
don't take away his base damage. You give him negative bonus damage, but you don't actually change his base damage.
So if I can go one step further, the issue we were having with the draft that they ran was that the Omni Knight literally just needed to be a glorified like support to just slap magic immunity and physical immunity on the word sound. We couldn't deal with it. Like it's just too strong. Like I think if Falcons is listening, like 100% just draft that more. Because that plays to your team strengths. You put your 2 best players on 2 heroes that can help one another out. Like, because I felt in the game 1 that Psychobert's Lena, he was trying to do this assassin job, which trying to pick off supports, but the entire front line was collapsing.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have like your highest MMR player doing the like absolute very best they can to keep your carry alive and just support them and just mesh with them really well, you have really good shots. Yeah, no, I thought they played to their team's strengths much better in game 2. I wouldn't call it like an amazing like draft they pulled out. It was very like cheese reliant on the Omni Knight workshop, but I don't think they played much better in game 2 than in game 1. I think that's very fair. I'm not unhappy with how we played. I think we played really well. I think much like we had some very good team players. It's just like sometimes you just come into it and it's like, oh, we're gonna get cheesed. Fuck. And I tried something mid, it didn't work. Necro and Storm don't work against something like mid. It's back to the drawing board, and that's all I can say really.
Yeah, I think the best chance you had kind of was like going more snowbally and just snowballing a bit earlier, but
yeah,
just weren't able to do
exactly. I thought I came at it from the angle of well, Omni Knight's burst damage is going to fall off eventually. Let's just wait for that to happen, and then.
But it's
it just doesn't.
His ult scales harder because it's generally like your physical damage that scales late game. So,
yeah. And it just works so well against Jug because like you need to be so careful about when you Omni slash against their squad because you're either slashing Falcus and Tim. It's like who cares if they die? You're either slashing Psychobert who's got physical immunity, Biddy who's got physical immunity, or Warlock, and if Warlock's cast his spell before he dies, who cares? Like. It's a very tricky jug game from the draft.
There's a big team fight just underneath your just underneath your high ground where Jug died because he swift slashed onto he swift slashed and Psychovert jumped in to tank it and then he only slashed and Psychovert ulted and like he just didn't do any damage.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a rough one, you know, like just a rough one. But we live and learn. I think in hindsight, what would I have done? What hero pulls? I mean, it could have been honestly, it might have been a good Lash game.
Maybe it's a good Lash game. I could see Lash. Yeah.
Like, because he doesn't give a shit about the physical damage. He just pumps it out.
Yeah, you get magic resist and just kind of
Yules. I can get Yules to dispel him a bit. Yeah. No, I just saw that with strength heroes. I was like, oh, this could be a good Necro game, but I just didn't. I have to respect the Omni Knight mid a bit more. But you know, these things happen.
I will say though, game 2. Game 1 was a bit stompy, but Game 2 was very entertaining to watch and has quite the graph.
Yeah.
And we do love a good graph.
Yeah, I know. I just felt so impotent on that necro like that entire game. Like,
Oh, what
like,
can you do?
I mean, I had money. It's not the money that's the issue. It's the damage, and it's like because we also
That with a
drafted
second
Drew
Radiance
Monsters
builder
with
as
Radiant.
well. I think maybe if you'd played
Yeah.
like if you pick like the Wraith King again, but you'd gone Wraith King with like a nullifier build.
Yeah, we could have picked it earlier. Yeah, it's just like, oh, I see the mid matchup. I can do the necro now. It won't be alright, but it's.
Yeah, because Wraith King kind of blows up the Pudge and the Centaur with the low armor, and then he could use the nullifier on the Omni.
Yeah.
Or just any nullifier builder really.
We had a nullifier on the jug, but I don't think it was enough.
No.
Yeah, I think look, these things happen. You get cheesed sometimes. I don't think
It's true.
It's the end of the world.
You do get cheesed.
Like you do just get cheesed sometimes.
Just learn Invoker. Play Invoker. Invoker would have fixed it.
I thought Invoker got taken up back. Like
He might have done.
given the
I don't know. I don't.
Epstein treatment, 2 shots back of the head.
I only
That was-
look at the heroes I
That's
play
pattern.
in the patch notes, and I don't play Invoker, so I don't look.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. And thank you for the games. They're very, very enjoyable.
Oh, I'm pleased. I'm pleased. I hope they were enjoyable to watch because they at least I was struggling like game 2, but
If you go back and watch them, you'll see Falcus stand and read Jug's cue.
Oh yeah, that was quite funny.
After we pointed out that he needed to read the spell, he just stopped still and was clearly reading the spell, which was quite the thing. Okay. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us. And
No problem, anytime. And well, we're looking out for Gubcord, I think, but because I think we need to take one game off GCDD, and then we are in versus the Gubcord.
Yeah.
I believe we are done. We do not have another game scheduled, so that will be in the playoffs.
I mean, for the playoffs. I mean.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I might.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Jax is actually going to be in my game for once. Exciting.
I plan to, yeah, unless
I didn't
something comes up.
I didn't
If it's in
play
like
this
3
once.
weeks, I'm moving, so I won't even be able to. So hopefully it happens soon.
Oh, we hopefully get it wrapped up soon.
Yeah.
I blame our loss on having to play against obs and subjects. That's
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Goodbye.
Yes.
Goodbye. See you. Goodbye. It's time to
Yes.
go now.
See you later. I will see you guys around.
See ya.
Wonderful. What a lovely chat. But yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the games. I know I did. Yeah, thank you also to Jackson and Jasper for joining me to laugh at the plungers.
Of course, anytime.
Yeah, obviously, Jax, you're going through to the final, aren't you?
We're through to the playoffs, not necessarily the final. Depends how the next couple games go.
Yes, that's what I meant. The kind of final games.
Yes. If we would have 2-0'd Spherical, we would have been guaranteed playoffs, but we are not in that position.
But yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. Good luck with everyone's games that are left to come, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
See ya.
Later.
Everybody, and welcome back to the GFG Invitational Tournament. It looks like they're going to use the portal. They're going bottom with the
They're
portal.
going for the Shrek, it seems.
But I think the
Oh,
X mark is out, and the boat. They bring him back into the boat.
Lovely.
The Treant unfortunately walks into the boat as well, and this will be a double kill. 2 kills for GFG. Obnot getting 1, and Churubong with the Macropie getting the other.
Going in, he does have his ultimate. He
Oh.
purges it. He just about gets it off. Ranger
Get
getting
up.
Chrono with the focus fire. Waxy pinned, finished off.
That's
That's
already
away running.
back to full health too.
Gets slowed. So
I'm
close. Oh,
gonna
Doom
get
finishes
Doom
it
here.
off, but then he probably pays the
TP's
price. Oh, Khalees just misses it.
Very fucking nice.
All the tips coming out.
Really good.
That was
And nothing will
lovely.
die back here, and that is GG.
comes out.
And that is the end of the GFG Invitational Tournament. Team Spherical are
Congratulations.
your champions. They take the finals 2-0.